Out rocking with the hottest boxing podcast in the land with your host, Coach Malachi Williams.
True. Yeah. What's going on, family? It's that boy, Coach Malachi, in the building, and we are back. I'm going to turn the camera on in a minute. Let me go ahead and pull some receipts up right quick. I got to pull some stuff up. You know what? I'm not even going to pull no receipts up on these niggas, man. It ain't no need. It ain't no need. I have officially checked out anyway, so, it ain't no way. I know where it's at. But I do have some information for y'all today. I do. I'll explain it later on in the show. I hope somebody, matter of fact, let me write it down, because I will forget. Y'all know I got that ADD, so, let me go ahead and do it. Let me write this down. Hold on. All right, I got to write this down. More ring cards. All right, and let me see. And one more thing. Hold on, y'all. Anyways, I had to write that down because I don't want to forget. You did. So anyways, put that right there. That's going to be very important for me to talk about in the show. But salute to everybody, man. I hope a lot of y'all got a chance to watch the Bam Rodriguez fight. Again, Bam was a little small guy. He ain't them little niggas don't move the needle. He's a little nigga. I met Bam. He's a cool guy, nice young man. He really is. You know what I mean? I met the brother. Met him in I want to say LA. I met him in LA. I met him at the I stayed at the JW Hotel in LA. That's downtown. And the JW Hotel had a nice ass bed, bro. Like, that bed was so fucking soft. And the W. Yeah. Top of that hotel. I think I met Bam at the because I was in a hotel, the same hotel where most of the fighters for that card. I want to say that was the Madrimov Crawford card. That was the Madrimov Crawford card. You get what I'm saying? So he's a good fighter. Bam is a good fighter. You know what I mean? He's a pretty good fighter. He hasn't met his match yet. He hasn't met his match yet. You know what I mean? When he do, we're gonna really see what he got. You know what I mean? But Bam, one of my favorite fighters. I like Bam. I like Bam. He just don't move the needle in America. Like no one talks about him. They don't really know nothing about him. They know about him on social media. When I say social media, I'm talking about like the boxing circles. Boxing is very, very small, right? So he's known on like the boxing YouTube channels. They talk about him on Twitter, and boxing YouTube channels and Twitter is nothing. I'm just being honest with you. It's nothing. And then even the mainstream media of boxing is nothing. And the reason why it's nothing is because it is. I was talking to somebody today. I ain't gonna say who it was, but we was talking about how, you know what, man, all of the mainstream media outlets backed out of boxing. Like when I was coming up, you know, you had ABC, Worldwide World of Sports, you know, covered boxing, HBO, Showtime, just different networks, you know, that CBS. The networks was heavily invested in boxing. 2026, that's over with. You know, I realized that, I was talking, who was the person I was talking to today? They were like, yeah, man, you know, they pulled their money out of boxing. And the reason why they pulled their money out of boxing, because they saw the landscape. HBO saw it first. HBO saw it first. HBO was like, oh, no, we see where it's going at. And then people got real happy because they saw short money, but they wasn't looking at it from a long-term standpoint. The short money was, you know, we making money, making fights, but a lot of these fights wasn't making money. Because what happened was, a fella by the name of Al Heyman, shout out to Al Heyman. Al Heyman came along and he changed the game. But he didn't change it for the better. And what I mean by that is this. He changed it for a few guys who made some big money working with Al. But those few guys who made money, that we thought was making money, come to find out what the Floyd Mayweather lawsuit revealed. But not only that, just the under, it's like the underlings, you know, what Agent Broner revealed, just watching shit. All you got to do is to open your eyes, you know, but you can't look at it through fanboy eyes. You can't look at it through fanned out eyes. And the problem is, you know, like even with the American boxing scene from a fan base standpoint, that's totally changed. That's over with. The shit that's here now, and again, it's not a certain age group. This is not, the niggas in their 20s act like this. Niggas in their 30s, 40s, 50s. No, the ones in their 20s and the 50s and anything in between, they all act the same way. They all act the same way. And so Showtime, HBO saw it first. They pulled out. Paramount pulled the plug on Showtime Boxing because they were losing money. They was losing money. You don't pull the plug on something that's successful. I heard Stephen Espinosa, no, that wasn't it. That wasn't why they pulled the plug. Oh, you were the same guy when we heard rumors in 2023 that, hey, man, when Agent Broner was talking on Twitter, and he was talking to one of the trainers. He said, look, man, you heard what's going on with Showtime? The guy said, no, what's going on with Showtime? He said, man, Showtime finna get shut down. I got the video. Then he say, man, we finna be fighting on Twitter. AB said that. And the other dude started laughing. He said, man, you almost made me spit up my drink. He said, yeah, man, we finna be fighting on Twitter. AB said that February 2023. You know what everybody, do you know the pro, well, especially the pro PBC guys, gangbangers were saying on social media, on YouTube and Twitter, when AB said that, oh, he hating. He don't want to, he just mad because Al don't mess with him no more. And he just mad. Guess what? See, you know, this is the thing, right? This is the only era that I know. This is the only era that I know that this is the only era that I know that's fans of promotional companies and networks. Like these niggas ain't no boxing fan. They promotional company and network fans. Oh, I see what it is now. Okay, nigga, you know what I mean? Yeah, man, you ain't gonna be. Yeah, man, you ain't gonna be talking about now. You ain't gonna be told about my favorite promotional company now. They thought Al Heyman was the Black Messiah. But a lot of those guys, they have finally woken up. Then Eddie Hearn. Eddie Hearn was another problem. Because when Eddie Hearn got the money from dazn, Eddie came to America. See, everybody was trying to take over boxing in America, right? Eddie came to America, and he thought because he had a lot of money, and he had money to overpay normal rate paying fighters in America, that he was going to be able to take it over. Money is not going to take over boxing in America. It's not money. You can have all the money in the world and try to pay these fighters all the money you wanted to pay them. That's not the answer. Because if that was the answer, tell me why Turki Al-Sheikh is failing. Tell me why Eddie Hearn failed. Tell me why Al Heyman failed. Talking about those who came with all the money. They came with the paying fighters 3 times more than what, you know what I mean? Like, and then what happened was the niggas ain't want to fight. Like, why should I take a dangerous fight for this much amount of money when Al paying me this money to fight Poach Out Willie? So what happened, like I say, from the time I used to watch boxing, while I was watching boxing, you know, the fighters was hungry. They was hungry than a motherfucker, and they was willing to go, and they, you know, and they would, you know, you know, you got to eat what you kill. You got to eat what you kill, right? That's over with now. Now it's, you know, it's no hunger there anymore. It's more of a fight. You know, I want to call this the lifestyle. I want to call this the lifestyle generation of boxing. I just made that up. Let me write that down. The lifestyle generation of boxing. Let's put that down right there. Yeah, the lifestyle generation of boxing. That's what it is. That's what these niggas is. Yeah, these niggas, it's all about ice. It's all about the only thing like people look at Floyd. They say Floyd was the one that messed it up. No, the only thing these dudes got from Floyd was the money. That's what these niggas got from Floyd. It was the lifestyle. It was the gimmick. The Money Mayweather gimmick. Because that's what it was, a gimmick. It was the Money Mayweather gimmick that Floyd used to make it seem like he was the smartest nigga in the room. Now in 2026, a lot of people realize Floyd was dumb as a box of rocks. He wasn't the smartest nigga in the room. See, let me tell you something. Just because you're able to make millions of dollars don't make you the smartest nigga in the room. If you was blessed with a gift that God gave you, and that gift that God gave you, of course you have to nurture that gift. You got to perfect it and work on it and stuff like that. But if you living off of God-given abilities, then you can make the money because that's the gift that God gave you. You was blessed to have a gift that most people wasn't born with, right? But the real come about, can you keep that money? Can you recognize game when a motherfucker slide up on you and try to finesse you out your money? Let's see how smart you is. There's a guy right here, he got a suit on. He don't know, you know, he's very, very smart in the financial world. And he's singing sweet lullabies in your ear. Telling you what you want to hear. You're a nigga who came from nothing, broke, poor, and now you got something. And somebody don't slid up on you. He don't have a gun. He don't have a knife. He don't have any goons. No, not a blood, not a crip. He's just a nice, smooth talking fellow. He can be black. He can be white. He can be Hispanic. Doesn't matter. But he's nice and smooth with his words. and he saw a nigga like you coming a mile away. Evander Holyfield comes to mind. Evander Holyfield. I'm hearing Evander Holyfield living in a 2-bedroom apartment in Philadelphia now. Holyfield had over $100 million. Made all that money, but he couldn't keep it. Mike Tyson, same thing. Mike Tyson made it, lost it, and got it back. I'm not saying he had as much as he had, but he, shit, Mike financially got it damn near back. He good. Yeah, man. Yeah, this gonna be a good show. It ain't gonna be a lot of people here because we talking about Bam. We talking about 115 pounder. He ain't got no fan base like that. He got a real small fan base. He 115 pounds. I think he just moved up to 118. You get what I'm saying? But it is what it is. Bam Rodriguez team backtracks on fighting Inoue next. Haney and Shakur Stevenson fight is dead. Dead as a doorknob. True. Yeah, I'm kind of like done talking about them niggas. Even though talking about them, has done very, very well for views and stuff like that and impressions. I will say that it's done very, very well for that. It's really good for business. However, I think that everyone realizes that ship has sailed. Everybody who's Team Haney and Team Shakur Stevenson pretty much have their heels dug in and no one is budging. There's a lot of double standards and triple standards and quadruple standards going on, depending on who you talk to. However, that's the reality of the situation. Me personally, I choose not to get emotionally involved. There's really nothing to get emotionally involved about for me. You see what I'm saying? Because I don't have a financial stake in the matter. My bottom line doesn't increase as it relates to what goes on that end of it. You get what I'm saying? So yeah, I ain't really got emotional attachment in it. You know what I mean? Just I think I'm disappointed, like a lot of people. I'm disappointed. I'm not disappointed in the fan bases. I see what Shakur fans are doing, and I get it. You know what I mean? Like they like Shakur fans are pretty much they are the new Tank Davis fans. There's not a doubt in my mind about that, based on what I'm seeing. But that's another story for another day. Take that how you want to take it, negative or positive. I don't care, right? So yeah, I'm kind of like moved on from that. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, man, this shit. Wow, I just ain't never. I tell you what, this where we at in American boxing right now, I ain't never seen it like this. I got more respect for Jake Paul. Like Jake Paul, I got more like Jake Paul. You get what I'm saying? Like these niggas who be bragging about talking about they really that and really this, they ain't that, bro. I think everybody see that now. Everybody, what Keyshawn Davis say, light skin. Well, your light skin brother, everybody see it now. Everybody see it. I don't give a fuck what a nigga say. Nigga can't tell me motherfucking thing. I know what I see and I know what I hear. I have great hearing. Comprehensive skills are on point. I listen to words very, very well. And I can see pretty good. So this will go happen. Turki al-Sheikh, the Turki al-Sheikh experiment has failed in America. I was talking to somebody today. I was talking to a couple of people today. And the one guy that I spoke to, he's an executive in the sport of boxing. Not going to give up any names, and I don't give a fuck if anyone believes me or not. I don't care. I don't care. It's not important for me to try to convince you of my sources and who I talk to. I don't care. Grand scheme of things, you ain't nobody. They don't give a fuck about you. When I talk to these people, some of the people y'all be meat riding for, but when I talk to these people tell me, if you can just hear some of this shit that I be hearing, right? They look at y'all like, the fighters do too. The fighters do as well. But I'm saying like the top people, the executives, like the people that's in the media, like the top media people and stuff like that, they look at y'all as idiots. they look at the YouTube channels as idiots as well. They look at the YouTube channels as idiots, but it's kind of like, you know what? We can use some of them as a buffer between the fans, which, you know, they got a lot of bots out there now. So, you know, hell, I can make me some bots right now. I know how to make bots and, you know, put them in chats and stuff like that. It's not hard to do. I know how to do it, but that's neither here nor there. So, you know, you can program it, you know, build out the brain. You got to build the brain first and all that stuff there, and then give it a command. And you know what I mean? It's shit very easy. And you know them because, you know, it'd be like ghost avatars. You click on the channel, you click on it, and there's nothing there. No content there, no nothing. No data, nothing there. You know what I mean? Those are ghost accounts. But this was gonna happen. Shakur, no matter of fact, forget Shakur Stevenson. Forget them. No, I'm gonna say this because I gotta get it out of the way. Shakur Stevenson gone. Him and Devin, that's over with. Shakur don't want the money. He don't want no parts of Devin Haney. He finna go back to fight for $3 million. Devin and Keyshawn, from what I'm hearing, person I spoke with, Top Rank want that fight. And for what I was told, they don't give a fuck about, this is exactly what he said. We don't give a fuck about what he want. We gonna pay him the going rate. He gonna be happy about it and take it. Because the fight we gonna make next, when the mandatories do, is Keyshawn and Devin Haney. That's what I was told. Not gonna say who told me, but that's what they told me. And this person right here is put it this way. He ain't black. The person who told me this, he ain't black. He ain't Hispanic. He's white and he's an executive. That's all I'm gonna say. So, anxious to see what's gonna happen with that. Anxious to see what's gonna happen with that. Anxious to see how this gonna play out. But I also heard from someone else that fight ain't gonna happen. But the person who I spoke with, I asked them two questions. I say, who is Brian Norman Jr. fighting next? They said, I don't know. I say, who is Keyshawn Davis fighting next? They say, Keyshawn going after the Devin Haney fight. That's the fight we want. I said, okay. I said, well, you know now, you know, Devin Haney, you know, they want a certain number to fight. They say, we don't give a fuck what they want. Keyshawn going after Devin Haney. The fight gonna happen over here. We're gonna give him an offer. He gonna take it and be happy. That's it. If not, we gonna get that belt. That's what I was told. True. Anyways, let's get into the show. Now, after Bam Rodriguez stopped Vargas in 6, Chris Mannix asked Bam Rodriguez, is he fighting Inoue The Monster next? Bam would not commit to that fight. Bam said, hey, man, I'll fight anybody, you know, anytime, just talk to my team, whatever my team say. When a fighter go to saying that tells you a lot. Because if you ask James Toney that question, who you fight next? I want that pussy ass nigga, such and such, such and such. James Toney, that's right. Milk, who got next? You know who I want. I want such, like James Toney gonna say the name. He gonna tell you the nigga blood type. he gonna tell you, he gonna tell you when he like that's that's the era I came up in. Who you want that man? You know what I want? I want that pussy ass nigga such and such. Tell show that big nuts, show that big nuts. Yeah, I told you I take care of such and such. I'm coming to see you. What's happening? That's who I want next, Chris. You know who I want. He didn't say that. Now, of course, Bam is not that type of guy. He's not that type of guy. You know what I mean? Bam is more of a laid back guy, real nice kid. He's not that type of guy. But however, he could have said politely, he could have said nicely, yeah, well, yeah, man, I want to fight Inoue next. We're going to talk to my team and, we're going to make that fight happen. He didn't say that. Then they asked Eddie Hearn. They say, Eddie, is Bam fighting Inoue next? I'm going to let y'all hear what Eddie said. I'm going to let y'all, because Bam talking about, I got to talk to my team. Eddie said, yeah, I got to talk to Robert Garcia. I got to talk to the team. Robert Garcia talking about, yeah, we need a couple more fights. You get what I'm saying? So, because I'm hearing this same chatter a little bit online, just a little bit, not a lot, but a little bit. I'm hearing the same chatter that I was hearing when Inoue fought MJ. Yeah, nigga, he been decking. Then he beat MJ and they went quiet. Oh, well, he ain't fought nobody. Then I remember. Then he fought Nakatani. Oh, Nakatani gonna be the one to knock him out, sleep him. That didn't happen. Then they went to moving the goalposts again. Oh, but the one I remember like it was yesterday, when Inoue fought Cool Boy Steph. Slick black fighter. Shout out to Cool Boy Steph. And coach, I had a nigga call the show. He had this was I can't be arguing with these fools, man. Like these fools right here they be saying some of the dumbest shit. He say, man, coach, he don't even have a black sparring partner. He over there in Japan training with them Chinese sparring partners. He ain't never been in the ring he ain't got no black sparring partners. How he gonna get ready for he ain't fought nobody. When he fight a black fighter, we always expose them foreigners. That's what dudes was saying with the week. This was the week of the Crawford and Errol Spence fight. Remember, Inoue and Cool Boy Steph fought on a Tuesday. And then 4 days later, Crawford and Spence fought that Saturday, right? Bro, this is the shit they were saying on Twitter. I swear to God, this is what they were saying. I say, man, these are some of the most ignorant niggas. They base who gonna win. They made a decision. They base who gonna win the fight. They base that on, yeah, man, he ain't got no black sparring partners. Man, that man beat the brakes off. That man beat the brakes off of Cool Boy Steph. Knocked them out and stopped them. They got quiet for a little bit. Then they came back. They doing this shit all over again with Bam. Yeah, this gonna be the one right here. Well, you said that about the last three. Yeah, I know we said about the last three, but then, he ain't never fought in America. You do know he fought in America 3 times. He did? Yeah. Oh, okay, then I ain't know that. But he ain't never fought in America. I say, boy, these niggas special, boy. They special. They are special. I said, these dudes is special, bro. They special, fam. I can't do nothing with this group right here, boy. They must got this must be a new strand of COVID or the Ebola virus or what this is going what this is running through the air right now. Yeah, dog, there's a new plague, it's an epidemic. It's an epidemic. I said, what kind of epidemic this is? These niggas, bro, shout out to Lisa. Yeah, man. Hey, man, hey, man, shout out to, hold on, wait a minute, hold on. Oh, okay, hold on, Curtis, I got a drop for you. I got one for you. Shout out to Curtis. Hey, okay. Dropping that quarter of a, bam, dub on your boy. Hey, Leroy. Hold on. Received. Playtime's over. Wait a minute, fam. Wait a minute. You dropped down. Yeah, you dropped them $5. I got a drop for you, bro. Hold on, let me find it. Down from the bar, there's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades. Man, I don't understand. My goddamn, hey, hold on. Let me see something. Hey, hey, hold on. I got a drop for you. Hey, Curtis, I got a drop for you. I'm gonna pull it up. This shit is hilarious, bro. Hey, shout out to Chris Lee. Chris, what's going on, baby boy? Hey, Chris, what's happening, fam? Shout out to Chris. Hey, shout out to the lovely Lisa Bells. Who else we got? We got my main man, Curtis Robinson. Hey, Curtis, wait do you hear this drop? This shit is hilarious. Oh, let me see if I find it on this phone. Let me pull it up. Shout out to Ricky. Ricky, what's going on? Carl is in the building. Carl is in the building. Salute, fam. Hey, hold on. Hey, hold on, Kurt. Let me this shit. I saw this shit this weekend. Damn. This is the funniest. Fam. I ain't never seen that. This nigga. Hold on, let me see. Boy, I got to find this shit. Please, Lord, let me find it, Lord. Lord, let me find it, Lord. Where is it, Lord? Please, Lord, where is that? I gotta find it. This is, Lord, this is one of the funniest. Lord, there's nothing more funny than this. I saw something this weekend, bro. I was watching the video this weekend. I stumbled across it too, fam. Fam, I couldn't stop laughing, bro. I was laughing so hard, bro, when I saw them. Let me see if I find it. Please let me find this shit, man. Hold on. Man, this got to be. I have it on my phone though. No, you know what? Hey, you know what, fam? I'm gonna tell you what. You know what? Nah, hold on, let me see something. It ain't on here. I screen recorded it though. That's the thing. I had those screen recorders. So pull this bitch up. Hey, I'm gonna pull this motherfucker up right here. This shit was funny. I ain't even lie, bro. This was the funniest shit. Hey, this shit was so goddamn funny, bro. What's this? Why is it? I don't know who that is. Hold on, fam. Hold on, I'm gonna see can I pull it up. Matter of fact, see can I hold on. Hey, Curtis, I gotta find this, bro. I have to find this. This fam. Is this it right here? Yeah, this it right here. I found it. Hold on. I gotta see. Hold on. This my homeboy. Okay, hold on. Wait a minute. Let me pull this bitch up. I'm finna go for it. I found. Hold on. I'm seeking out. I gotta show y'all this, fam. I gotta show y'all this. Where my homeboy? Where he at? Let me see. I don't know where this nigga got this shit from. This shit was so funny than a motherfucker. Hey, but I swear, hey, listen, it's gonna be worth the wait. I promise you it's gonna be worth the wait. Damn, did he hold on, did he post it? Or was it? Let me see. I got my homeboy, man. Oh yeah, my homeboy I'm looking up right now. My homeboy here in a wheelchair right now. He got he had got shot up a few years ago, man. It was very tragic how it happened to him, fam. Very tragic how that happened to my partner, man. He be listening to the show sometimes, so he be listening to the show, man. It's very, very tragic how that happened, though. I'll tell y'all about it. I'll pull it up. My computer screen doing some kind of reset right now, so I can't even fucking. I'm just my screen blank. I'm like, why this shit always doing this post ass shit, dog? Like right in the middle of the damn show. See what I'm saying? But back to what I was saying though, right? So until my screen come back on, back to what I was saying though, right? So this what's going on. The American boxing landscape is pretty much, tempering down. I don't know if you guys noticed, Turk Al Sheik hasn't been seen over here in America, haven't been, no shows or nothing in America. I think so far this year, I think everything they had was in Saudi Arabia, if I'm not mistaken, right? Was it Saudi Arabia? You're not going to see. Hold on. So what? Yes, I think what Shakur and Tio and them, they fought what? That was in Saudi Arabia, right? Was that in Saudi Arabia? I forgot where that was at. I forgot where it was at. But anyways, people I was talking to, they said, have you noticed that there haven't been any more Ring magazine cards in America? That's what they said. That's what it was. He said there haven't been any Ring cards in America. I think the Tio fight, that was I think that might have been the last one or something of that sort. Was that a Ring card? I think the Tio, it was the Tio and Shakur card, and it was that was the one where Edgar Berlanga fought Hamza Shiraz and he got knocked out. Yeah, Edgar Berlanga got knocked out on that card. I think that was the last one. That one there, and from what I'm hearing, because they Turki Al-Sheikh have lost a lot of money. He's lost a lot of money. And he's lost a lot of money, bro. None of his fights have ever turned a profit. The Canelo fight with Crawford lost $125 million. From what I was told. $125 million loss. That's not the only card they lost money on. They lost money on the Tyson Fury and Alexander Usyk cards. Lost a lot of money on that as well. Remember, they paid Fury $130-something million and paid Usyk 60 or 70 something at the time, and then on the rematch, Usyk got the bulk of the money. He got 100 and something million, and Fury got what he got. It kind of switched. And then when Usyk fought Daniel Dubois, he got according to what they put, what the Ring magazine stuff put out there, he got paid $132 million to fight Daniel Dubois, or pounds or whatever in the UK or whatever. Like you get what I'm saying? These people have billions of dollars to play with. They do. But even if you have billions of dollars, you don't make billions of dollars and you just happy with losing 100 or something, and you're not making no dent in, you get what I'm saying? Like the American experiment, it ain't gonna work. And you don't fix a problem. Now, of course, from a fighter standpoint, this is what's going on too. You got these fighters, certain fighters. The reason why they're not fighting a lot is because they're waiting on the bag. Everybody waiting on Turkey. They're waiting on the bag. Nobody wants to fight to get the bag. They just want to get straight to the bag. And so the people who Turkey works for what I'm hearing, they like, look, man, we got to ring you in a little bit. You blowing all this money, we ain't turned a profit yet. And you overpaying these fighters. So if you're a fighter and you hearing, shit, nigga, I'm making $3 million. Some fight. I ain't talking about, because we know Shakur don't care nothing about the money. He finna go back to his regular pay. Unless he can work something out with Zuffa or whatever. Because I'm like, my thing is this here, like, that's why I kind of like second guess. Okay, if Shakur Stevenson is signed to Zuffa Boxing and Devin Haney signed to Zuffa Boxing, how come Dana White haven't made an announcement? That shit don't make no sense. How you gonna make how you got two niggas signed to your company, but Zuffa ain't said nothing. Dana White ain't said nothing. But Sean Zartel is reporting, hey, look, we're hearing that they have an ironclad deal locked in place. What the fuck that mean? Are they signed or are they not signed? And if they signed, well, how come we don't have an announcement? So I think that speaks for itself. So we done with that. Throwing money at fighters is the worst thing you can do. Because if you just throw money at them, then they're not going to fight. They're going to be waiting. They're going to be trying to wait for the big bag and all that shit there. You got to starve these niggas out. See, these niggas ain't hungry. These niggas in this era of boxing they're spoiled. They spoiled. And what I said this shit was the lifestyle generation of boxers. It's about these niggas want to be rappers, models. They want to be everything and these guys are professional boxers. Roy Jones wasn't a professional boxer. Mike McCallum wasn't a professional boxer. James Toney wasn't a professional boxer. I'm finna show y'all where I'm going at with this shit. Tito Trinidad wasn't a professional boxer. Bernard Hopkins, he wasn't a professional boxer. Julian Jackson, he wasn't a professional boxer. Larry Holmes, he wasn't a professional boxer. Ali, that's Ali. Ray Robinson, he wasn't a professional boxer. Salvador Sanchez, Julio Cesar Chavez, they wasn't professional boxers. These niggas in today's times are professional boxers. There's a difference. There's a difference between a professional boxer and a fighter. There's a difference. Of course, the promoters and the managers run the yard in America. You know, I mean, there's some criminal elements to it in boxing. We know that. It is what it is. That shit ain't went nowhere. But, you know, the managers, it's supposed to be the fighter work for the manager. I mean, the manager work for the fighter. That's what it's supposed to be. The manager work for the fighter. You have these niggas that hide behind their manager. You know, I'm the one that's fighting. Everybody work for me. They do what I tell them to do. And then, you know, you got some situations where the manager tell the fighter what to do. Now, look here now. Now it's like Red in the 5 Heartbeats. Look here, Red, I need to talk to you. I need to talk to you about, how you keep your books. My office hours are from 9 to 5. Fuck your office hours, motherfucker. I need to talk to you right now. You see what I'm saying? Like that shit go on. Like y'all go to thinking because the dude is a boxer that he's a real warrior, he ain't nothing to be fucked up with. Nah. The dudes in the suits tell the boxers what to do. If the boxer don't do what the dudes in the suits tell him to do, you know, he might have a short career. So, matter of fact, hold on. Still got that up there. My bad. Still got that up there. So what we have here is and this is the good thing. So the person I spoke to today, I say, man, they got to stop paying these niggas all this money. Not that I'm hating. I mean, because whether they get paid $1 million or 10 million, I don't get a dime either way it go. I ain't jealous of no boxer. Ain't a boxer that's boxing I'm jealous of or hating on. Nigga, if I'm going to hate on somebody, I'm going to hate on somebody who got the real money. I'm going to hate on the motherfucker who paying you. I'm going to hate on Barbarian. I'm going to hate on the Crown Prince of Saudi Arabia. I'm going to hate on Paramount Global. Fuck am I hate on you for, nigga? You just a nigga that can box and get paid a couple of dollars. They going to take all that back from you anyways. Most professional boxers, most fighters when they retire, they end up broke any goddamn ways. Most athletes. You just having fun right now, baby boy. The manager gonna keep the manager gonna get about 30%. The promoter gonna get his 20% or 25%. Then remember the IRS get theirs off the ripple. Shit, nigga, you'll be happy. You'll be lucky if you go home with $500,000. True. Hey Lisa, they'll be happy if they walk away with $500,000. Y'all think these dudes some real warriors and gladiators, huh? Nah, they just professional boxers. That's all. They talk that tough guy shit to somebody like me and you, but these niggas ain't tough at all. They're just professional. And today's we don't have fighters. We have professional boxers. there's a difference between a professional boxer and a fighter. These niggas is like, as I said before, you know, this is the lifestyle generation. Nigga, I'm litty. I'm nice. Look at my ice. Look how I'm dressed. Shut up, nigga. I got this, I got that. They got friends, they got brothers, they got cousins. I just saw a video somebody sent me. Somebody sent me a video with Keyshawn Davis. Who it was? It was Keyshawn. They called this nigga Kiki now. It was Keyshawn Abdullah, Tiger Johnson. I said the nigga don't teed up with 3 more niggas. I said, we got to. This nigga teed it up. I said, somebody sent this shit to me, bro. I was laughing so hard when I saw it. I said, damn, what the fuck? What is this? You know, Keyshawn Crump. They say the nigga crazy. I think something wrong with that nigga for real though. For all bullshit aside, he kind of like, you know, I can see that look in his eyes. He kind of like, I think his mom, she might have dropped him a couple of times. Where y'all find these niggas at, man? Where y'all find these niggas, man? Hey, shout out to the Cardenas. Cardenas, what's going on? What's going on, fam? Hey, wait, where y'all find these niggas, man? Where y'all find these? Hey, Cardenas, rocking those fake ass. Hey, Cardenas, check this out. Check this. I'm glad you said that, dog. I was listening to a jeweler, right? I was listening to a jeweler from New York, Jewish dude out of New York. Yeah, bro, I gotta find the video because I got it. I was gonna show it on the show. He said, just because you paid $18 million for a watch, don't mean that watch costs $18 million. He was talking about how they be fooling these athletes and the celebrities. Bro, this shit be fugazi, dog. Nigga wearing Temu jewelry. These dudes don't know the difference between real jewelry and fake jewelry. They not that smart. They know how to make money, but they not that smart because they get finessed out their money all the time. You talking tough to me, but the Jew boy taking like finessing the hell out of your ass. You niggas buying all this fugazi ass shit. Oh, wait a minute. You know what? I need to fix my camera. Hold on, let me see what's up. Hold on. My camera, I think I got my settings. My settings on my camera not right. Hold on. Y'all bear with me one moment. My settings right. Hold on. Let me see if that's it. If that ain't it, let me see if this is it. If this ain't it, then I don't know. I want to make sure we on point. Look like my setting, look like my camera kind of, it's my camera settings. Let me see what's up. See what we're looking like now. Turn it down a little bit. Turn it down a little bit. Let me see what's up. Let me see if it's still, y'all bear with me. I'm trying to. Let's see. Oh, but I might be good. Hey, I might be good now. Anyway, so what the dude said was, he said, man, look here, man. Jewish dude out of New York. He said, look, these dudes brag about, yeah, this watch costs such and such, such and such. No, that's not how much the watch costs. That's how much you pay for it. Yeah, that's how much your dumb man paid for it. Hey, I got him. Boy, I got this dumb man. Boy, I can't believe this dumb nigga keep coming back for more. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, he came back. I just sold him this piece right here. I told him it was Richard Mille, you know what I mean? He don't know a real one from a fake one anyway, but you know, because the fake one look like the real one. These motherfuckers good, yeah. You don't know. He don't know what it is. You know what I mean? Matter of fact, look here. Look, see this real ice. He can go test it. He go to diamond tester. Look right. You see the clarity? He go to diamond tester. You putting the diamond test on it. Yeah. You know, yeah. It's real. It passed the test. Man. True. Motherfuckers getting your ass. How you falling for this shit? Like, fam, how you falling for that, fam? That's the oldest trick in the book. You use, hey, shout out to Mason. Mason, you using his diamond tester. Everything you know about what's real is what's fake. It's what he taught you. It's what he taught you. Your jeweler taught you that. Nigga, you get what I'm saying? So that's what's going on, right? But I'm glad you, hey, Cardenas, I'm glad you said that, bro. Because I'm gonna try to find that video. Hey fam, I'm gonna try to hey, shout out to Curtis and shout out to the Cardenas. I'm gonna try to find that. Let me hit y'all with the 100.
Down from the bar, there's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
Man, these hey, listen, they got these motherfuckers teaming up, like the Power Rangers, motherfuckers coming together like Voltron. I said, yeah, man, I say, man, I just, you know what I mean. I keep going back to what I keep going back to what Steve Kim told me when me and him was talking when I interviewed him. He said, Coach, I've come to the conclusion that I have seen the best years of boxing that I'm going to see. I've accepted that. He said, I'm done. He don't cover boxing no more. Like, he really don't. He be doing other shit. I mean, he covered every now and then, but like, he done. Like, he done. You know what I mean? So, because it's just where it's at right now. But the American boxing scene, they had to pull the rings back on Turkey Sheik, just blowing too much money, overpaying. He paying niggas crazy money, bro. Canelo and Crawford lost $125 million. And it didn't have to lose that much. You know, the bulk of their money got lost because you overpaid. They paid Canelo 100 and Crawford got paid 60. And they lost 100. And how I know? Because when you look at Forbes, the highest paid fighters of 2025, it was Canelo. Canelo made 125 million. That's on Forbes' highest paid boxers. Google it. He had 2 fights last year. He fought William Skull, got paid 25 for that, and 100 for Crawford. That was his 2 fights. That's on Forbes. Said Crawford made 66 million. 60, according to Forbes, not me. According to Forbes, the white man. 60 from Canelo fight, and he made $6 million in endorsements. Inoue The Monster was on that list. 122-pounder, make more money outside of Canelo. I'm talking about, he's on there consistently. He's not on there one time. He's on there consistently. 3 years in a row, I don't seen this dude on there. He was on that list. Jake Paul was on that list. Google it, look it up. It was somebody else on that list. It was somebody else on that list. I'm talking about boxers. It was somebody else on that list. I want to say it might have been Usyk. I want to say Usyk. It might have been Usyk because it might have been Usyk. Whatever that year was, who did he fight last year? Anthony Joshua. Was Anthony Joshua on there? Anthony Joshua was on the 2024 one. Joshua was on the Forbes list a lot too. Highest paid when he was fighting. Yeah, he's always on the highest paid box Forbes as well. Yeah, but anyways, make a long story short, like this shit here ain't like it's not sustainable. You know, he's gonna have to. You get what I'm saying? You know, and that's why they pulling the reins back on him. This shit need to get back to where. I heard Al Heyman gone. I heard Al Heyman has just left the building. So we don't know where Al at. Because I want to say PBC, but the PBC, you get what I'm saying? We don't know where Al at. We don't know who running it. I'm hearing Sam Watson. I'm hearing Sam Watson's sons running it. I'm hearing Louis DeCubas. I'm hearing DeCubas Jr. running it. I'm hearing Tom Brown. I'm hearing Tom Brown daughter or whoever running. Like, don't nobody know nothing. And then the fighters over there, LA fights on pay-per-view. Them niggas literally fighting for free over there. They got a NDA. They can't say nothing. You ain't getting no big money. You ain't getting no big guarantee. remember, Rolly say, I remember when Rolly, Devin Haney was trying to fight Rolly, Rolly was saying, yeah, you got to bet on yourself. they told Devin he got to bet on himself. Because Devin wanted a certain amount of money. So they telling him, yeah, look here, baby boy, I don't know about all that now. How we do it over here, at Back End Promotions now, we do things a little bit different. At Back End Promotion, we do things a little bit different. And so I remember when Bill was on the show, and they was talking about, man, it's a great deal. We dealing with Al Heyman, and they're dealing with Al. It's a great deal, and this and that, and you feel me? You talk about that, and then next thing I know, it ain't no deal. They're rolling like, look, man, look, you got to bet on yourself, bro. That's if you fall for that shit, if you a boxer and you fall for the bet on yourself, if you fall for that shit, bro, listen, I got an iceberg to sell a polar bear in the middle of Antarctica. True. You fall for that shit. Yeah, dog, remember I told you to bet on yourself. Yeah, dog, we put it on pay-per-view, dog. We put it on pay-per-view. Yeah, man, ooh, Lord have him shaking like booty meat. Yeah, yeah, man, I was gonna get you 10 mil. Yeah, where the money at? Yeah, nah, see, it ain't looking good. We looked at the numbers. The numbers don't justify the 10 that we told you we were going to get you. See, remember, you had to sell a certain amount of pay-per-views, and this is said that you only did 35,000 pay-per-views. 35,000, yeah. Oh, how much I needed to get the 10 mil? Yeah, dog, you needed at least sell about at least 300 to 400,000 pay-per-views, man. But the streaming stuff killed it, everything. But you did, but I did give you the meal on the front end. I gave you a meal. I gave you a happy meal on the front end. That was your guarantee. I gave you a meal. I gave him 750,000, wow, and I told y'all I was gonna get the rest on the back end. Yeah, that back end don't never come. True. That back, hey, that back end don't never come. Hey, nigga, talk about the back end. Ain't no back end. Listen, if you are part of Back End Promotions, boy, I don't know what to tell you, boy. You falling for that. If you falling for the back end, boy, I'm like, man, shit. Oscar De La Hoya ain't paying nobody. You see, goddamn Virgil Ortiz suing him to get out of his contract. I also heard about, I got to tell y'all this because I almost forgot. Ryan Garcia and Devin Haney. The only reason we ain't got that fight because Ryan Garcia want $20 million for the rematch. He want Turkey Al-Sheikh to pay him $20 million for the rematch. From what I heard, from what I've learned, they had an offer on the table for 10. 10 for Devin, 10 for Ryan. Ryan turned it down. Ryan said he want 20. So he's chasing a big bag. From what I'm hearing, Turkey like, nah, I'm good. Because he got people he got to answer to. They're like, nah, I'm good. So he passed on that. Then we found out Zuffa Boxing was interested in making a deal making a fight with Devin Haney and Shakur. Shakur turned that down. He turned that down. He denied it and then he turned it down. He don't even want the 15 million. He don't want to fight Devin at all. Now, Keyshawn, he's $1 million fighter. He gonna get his shot at Devin. He gonna get his minimum. If he can win, he'll get paid more if he win and beat Devin and all that stuff there. You know what I'm saying? So that fight is gonna go through Top Rank. Everybody want Turkey Al-Sheikh to get involved. Not everybody, not the promoters, but I'm saying the fighters, they want Turkey Al-Sheikh. They want the Zuffa Boxing, whoever, to get involved because they got the money. But guess what? If they pull back those inflated purses, these niggas got to get the butter from the duck. See, I came up in the get the butter from the duck era. Y'all don't know what, you jitterbugs don't know what get the butter from the duck is. You got to get it from the muscle. You got to get it how you live. You got to eat what you kill. That's where it's at. So certain fighters want astronomical money that they never made before until this guy came in. If this guy if this guy's not, let me tell you something. If this guy's not involved, you ain't gonna get no big fights. We got Xander Zayas and Gerard Bruce Ennis. That's a domestic level fight. That's not a mega fight at all. That's a domestic level. And guess what? Xander Zayas and Bruce Ennis, both of them are getting domestic level pay. See, we need more fights like Xander Zayas and Bruce Ennis. That's what we need. The reason why we didn't get the Virgil Ortiz and Boots fight, Virgil Ortiz manager, Rick Meridian, they mad at Oscar because Turkey Al-Sheikh was going to pay Virgil a lot more money to fight Jaron Ennis than the money that Oscar was going to pay to make that fight happen. When Boots said, no, I ain't moving up the moving from welterweight, the super middle to junior middleweight. I want to stay here and become undisputed in the welterweight division. From what I'm hearing, that turned Turk Al-Sheikh off. Now he's not even interested in Boots. This is why when Boots moved up, you didn't hear nothing about Turk Al-Sheikh want to try to make a fight with Virgil Ortiz and Boots. He don't want nothing to do with it. So Boots is willing to fight for his $3 million. Virgil Ortiz want a lot more money. They want the money that Turk Al-Sheikh. Listen, Turk Al-Sheikh is not the rule. He's the exception to the rule. So that's what that whole thing is all about. Man, you destroying relationships. We got opportunities to get big money with Zuffa. We got opportunities to get big money with Turk Al-Sheikh. And Oscar, you destroying a relationship. So his manager like, we don't have to fight Boots for $3 million. We can fight him for 10 or 11 or $12 million. So if you the manager, you like, man, my percentage is I get a bigger cut from 10 or 11 or 12 million versus 3 million. So that's what that whole thing is all about right there. His ass on the shelf. So all this money, this shit, like these niggas, they gotta take it back to how it was. And if that means your favorite fighter don't fight for a long time, then so be it. Let's start it all over from the beginning. Let's give everybody a round of applause. Yeah. Anyway, so back to what I was saying, right? So when they asked Bam, they said, do you want a new weight next? Bam says, I'll fight whoever they put in front of me. Whoever my team wants me to fight. I've heard this before. I'll fight them, end quote. When Chris Mannix asked Eddie Hearn if Bam is fighting a new way next, Eddie Hearn started talking in circles. He said, I have to talk to Bam and Robert Garcia to see what they want to do. I heard this before, boy. Listen, I heard this shit before, boy. Cause what happens is a lot of time, motherfucker they be talking that shit because they be using another nigga name to build their profile. These promoters are really, Eddie Hearn do that all the time. A lot of these fighters do it and promoters do it as well. They'll use another fighter's name to build their profile. I like Bam. He's one of my favorite fighters. But I'm saying this is what's going on because you see it going on with the Black American fighters. You see it going on with some quote unquote Puerto Rican fighters. This is what's going on in America, right? My personal observation. Then Eddie went to talking to circus, talking about, well, we got to see what, I have to talk to Bam and see what him and Robert Garcia want to do next. Then Eddie went to talking about Anthony Joshua. He said, why did he bring Anthony Joshua up? I have no idea. I have no idea why he brought Anthony Joshua up, right? But but there was no commitment to fight a new way next. There was nothing that said, yeah, we fight a new way next. He's a hype dog. We finna go expose him. The other fighters over here, and the American fighters who came over here, they didn't do a good job, but we finna go be the one to do it. He ain't say none of that shit. He ain't say none of that at all. Now I hear some of the fans in the comment sections, like different platforms, they on Twitter and stuff. Yeah, now they feel very confident. They talking tough shit. But I've heard this before. It's easy for a fan to talk shit because one, you ain't the fighter, and you ain't the one got to get in the ring and take no goddamn punches. I listen to what they say, but I watch how they move. How they move tell you everything you need to know. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, he wasn't talking about Anthony Joshua and all this shit there. And then Robert Garcia won't commit. Robert Garcia won't commit to the Inoue Wave fight. He won't commit to it neither. He said something about we need a couple of more fights. You get what I'm saying? So that tells me that Bam Rodriguez will not be fighting Inoue The Monster next, or maybe even soon. I ain't listening to what the fans talking about. The fans don't. I ought to know y'all position. When I say y'all, I'm talking about the ones who think a certain way. I get it. Trust me, I get it. I don't even listen to you. Because the people that's in the sport of boxing who I talk to, they don't listen to you. If y'all can hear some of this shit that motherfuckers I be talking to, they talk bad about y'all, bro. They do. And your favorite fighter don't like you. Very similar to what some promoters and fighters in America do to build their fighter's profile up. They attach their fighter's name to someone else that's bigger, right? The good news is Bam isn't asking for a catch weight. And he won't be asking for a rehydration clause if he ever was to move up 4 more pounds and fight a new weight. True pound for pound fighters should never move that way. Never, right? Sugar Ray Robinson didn't ask Jake LaMotta for a catch weight or nothing of that sort. I think he fought him the first time. I want to say, did he win that fight or did he lose that fight? I think he won the first time. Then I think Ray went and fought somebody else. Then he fought Jake LaMotta again, and Jake LaMotta beat him. If my memory serves me correctly. Then Sugar Ray Robinson rematched him. He rematched him in 3 weeks. And within the 3 weeks after the loss, he had another fight in between the third fight. You can't make this shit up. With them 6-ounce gloves, leather, same day weigh in, 15 rounds. Oh, I would have did this. I would have did that. No, you wouldn't.
True.
Would have did a motherfucking thing.
True.
In your dreams, nigga. In your dreams. Anyways. The American boxing scene is the weakest sport that I've seen in a long time. Literally. I got to straighten my camera up. I get the camera straightened up. I think I know what it is. I just don't want to stop the show to do it. It's the weakest I've seen in a long time. These niggas ain't what y'all say they are. These fools are fake brothers, fake friends, fake cousins, fake everything. They got this Avengers going around. The Avengers is, you know what I mean, is the right title to describe this group of sissies. You know what I mean? These niggas is sissies. It seems to me that after Terrence Crawford retired, this American boxing shit has went to the toilet. As I said, I just saw a video somebody sent me yesterday. I think Keyshawn teamed up with 3 more niggas. And ain't none of them talking about fighting each other. He said he teamed up. He teamed up with some more niggas to add to the Avengers, right? Now, don't be surprised. You know what I mean? Hold on, I got to show y'all this shit, right? I got to show y'all this shit. Because this shit funny. I said, somebody sent this shit to me. They say, Coach, you seen this? I say, no, what's that? They sent it to me right on Instagram. I looked at it. I say, and I'm thinking like, okay. Because it's the equivalent. I've never seen Roy Jones, Bernard Hopkins, James Toney, and Mike McCallum all in the same picture together, in the video together, buddying up, being cozy, not talking about they ain't not fighting each other. And James Toney and Mike McCallum was close. They was close. Yeah, dog. We gonna come together, dog. Nigga, come on. We gonna get these other niggas. We gonna get these other niggas, dog. We got to team up on this one. We got to team up on this one nigga now. You see what I'm saying? We gonna put that pressure on him. Bro, I ain't never seen that like this, bro. This is the funniest. I ain't gonna lie, man. This shit is too funny. This shit is too funny, bro. Like, I ain't gonna lie, bro. This shit just, when I looked at that video, I just like, man, these niggas, boy. Anyways, let's dedicate this show, give a shout out to the hood.
I want to thank the whole hood who came out here. I love y'all. I did this for the hood. Y'all know I beat that boy.
Yeah, man, it is what it is. It is what it is. It is what it is, man. It is what it is. Oh, man. Hold on. Who was this whole ass nigga here? Who the fuck is you? Man, matter of fact, hold on, y'all let look like we got a fuck nigga in the chat. This nigga say pound for pound boxing, PYP boxing. He said everyone knows Bam wants one more fight before the monster. Even True knew this. I'm a big fan, but stop it. PYP boxing. I don't give a fuck about your fandom, nigga. You telling me even I know this. I ain't know a motherfucking thing. What I know is what they said. I'm hearing fuck niggas like you in the chat talking about Bam gonna do A, B, C, and D to the monster. After the fight, I'm telling you what he said. What Eddie Hearn said. You don't know what the fuck I knew. You a big fan. I don't need your fandom, nigga. When I drop the phone lines, call the show. Give a fuck about no fandom? Fuck you. Bitch ass nigga. I said what I said. Anyways. Hey Mason, what's going on, fam? I don't know why they be bringing these fuck niggas over here, man. I ain't the one. Shit. I'm pointing out listen, I know you love the nigga. I like Bam too. But goddamn, I'm telling you what he said. I'm hearing all the bullshit fuck niggas like you talking about. Yeah, shit. Shut your bitch ass up. I'm a fan, nigga. I don't need your fandom, nigga. You can leave, nigga. Anyways, hey, shout out to Dr. Boston. Dr. Boston, what's going on, fam? What it say? He said them young boys is going to save Boston, Mason, Bam, Hackett. Yeah. Bam, like I say, Bam was a generational fighter. I like him. I like Bam, Mason, Jaleel Hackett, Scooter Davis. Them younger fighters. We gotta look at like the younger guys. I like what Xander Zayas is doing. I like what Boots is doing. They fighting each other right now. I like that. It's a couple of more. Abdullah Mason fighting July the 4th. Matter of fact, let me drop these phone lines just in case this fuck nigga want to call the show. Phone lines open 530-494-9636. Phone lines open, nigga. One thing about me, anything I tell you in the chat on the microphone, when you call the show, I promise you I'm gonna say the same thing. True. Promise you that. Let's see. Phone lines open. Let me go ahead and drop these. Let me go ahead and let everybody know the phone lines open, man. It is what it is, man. Y'all call the show, man.
You want to talk some shit? Call me. Start some shit, bitch.
Sup, fool? You gonna talk shit about me, homie? Where you from?
Hundreds of niggas is waiting for your motherfucking call, and they all talking shit about you right now.
Call the coach at 530-494-9636. We waiting on your bitch ass. Hold on, what did it say, Bishop? Bishop say, he say he like Navarrete. Yeah, who Navarrete supposed to be fighting next? Navarrete supposed to be fighting, who that is Navarrete supposed to be fighting next? I forgot who that was. Is that Oshaki Foster? I think that's gonna be the move for Shock because he's not gonna get the Shakur fight. Him and Shakur, that fight ain't gonna happen. Yeah, I think I want to say Navarrete because Navarrete got 2 belts, right? Navarrete got 2 belts. He's a unified champion at 130. Shark got the WBC belt. Yeah. That's Navarrete, right? Hold on. What did it say down? He say Navarrete. Oh yeah. Okay, he say Navarrete and falsify. Okay, yeah, for sure. Yeah. Phone lines open. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
What up, Coach? It's Sacramento.
Sacramento, talk to me.
What's up, man? Just checking on your show real quick, man. You talking about Bam? Yeah, Bam ain't ready, man. He got hit too many times with last fight.
I mean, I don't want to say Bam not ready. I like Bam. I don't like him against Inoue, but just a lot of
yeah. That's what I meant. That's what I meant.
A lot of chatter that I've been hearing about, because what it is, it's a lot of people like over here in American boxing, they don't like Inoue. And I get that. It's fine. They don't like him. They think he's a hype job, this and that. But what I'm saying is I've heard this before. Like everyone that these guys who don't like Inoue, everyone they pick MJ. We saw what happened. They picked Nakatani. We saw what happened. Well, they picked Cool Boy Steph. And hell, even I thought Cool Boy Steph was going to do way better than what he did. He got knocked out. So it's like, and they keep moving the goalposts. So like Bam, I just don't see Bam. Bam, for me, Bam too small. He gonna move up there, and this dude ain't them flat-footed Mexicans. Bam been fighting. He not them flat-footed dudes he been fighting that he could turn them angles on and use all that good footwork. And I like Bam. That dude, the new way don't fight nothing like them dudes. He gonna be a problem for him, and he can crack. So, but
yeah, but he's like the old school fighters though, like in the Mexican fighters, like the old like that's before like Chavez, even when they're like real little, they're very good, but that's their walking weight. Like they can't really, they're not gonna do much to a guy that drops 35 pounds to make that weight. You know what I mean?
Yeah, well, it's only 4 pounds though. Like for him to move up to 122 is only a 4 pound difference. And Bam.
Yeah, probably, but I mean, but walking weight anyway walks around probably at 145, 150.
Yeah, I don't know what his walk around weight is. You got any receipts on that? I don't know what his walk around weight is.
But he looks like a big dude, bro. He don't look like Bam. Bam's little.
I mean, he 122 pounds. He can't be that big.
But you know how it is in boxing. In boxing, everybody that fights, they want to drop 15 to 20, 30 pounds,
Okay, well, if you say that for Bam, well, if you say that for Inoue, you got to say that for Bam too. Bam probably walk around at 140, 145. If that's your argument.
Oh, you think so? Yeah, he just looks smaller for some reason.
Yeah, no, I mean, it go both ways. If a guy's 122,
I used to care about that, but everybody does it, bro. Yeah. I used to be but everybody does it, bro. They all want to, want that advantage. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but
I guess it's an advantage. I don't know.
Well, I can't say an advantage when one guy who's smaller is saying that his team and people are saying that, yeah, we want to move up to fight anyway. So you can't talk about the size and the small and who bigger stuff when the little guy is saying that he want to move up and fight the top guy, to fight the other guy. Then we don't want to hear that I'm too small shit. No, it ain't that.
Yeah.
You calling him out. You calling him out.
Challenging.
You got to fight him at his weight.
Yeah.
That's all.
Yeah.
That's all.
Yeah. Well, that's what I'm saying. Like he just looks like smaller. Like he shouldn't really mess with Inoue yet. You know what I mean?
Well, don't mess with Inoue. Leave him alone and go do something else. Stop talking about him.
Yeah, that's it, man. Like he's good, but it was his first fight, man. He was a good angle guy. He does a lot of really good boxing, bro. But I mean, he's not ready for Inoue because Inoue hits hard, man. He'll hit him hard, and that's it.
Okay. All right, salute, fam. Hey, shout out to Greg Hackett. Greg, what's going on, fam? What you say? Greg say, yeah, I mean, shit. I'm like, see, that argument can go both ways. Hold on, what did he say, Greg? He said Inoue is the size of a strong 7th grader. Yeah, he's a little dude. You get what I'm saying? So my thing is there's really no fighter that's boxing fight at they walk around weight. If fighters fought closer to their walk around weight, they wouldn't have issues cutting weight for a weight division. It won't be, I don't want to hear nothing about, yeah, I had a mean weight cut. Well, guess what? If you're struggling to make weight, move up. See, that kill all of that. I don't feel sorry for any fighter, whether they black, white, I don't give a damn who you are, black, white, Hispanic, whatever. I don't care nothing about I struggle to make weight. Well, if you struggle to make weight, that means you should move up to another weight division. That kill all of that. You see what I'm saying? You know, so. I'm calling, what's your name when you calling from?
Hey, what it do, Coach? It's Wookie Wook calling from Mass, man.
Wookie Wook, talk to me, brother.
Man, ain't nothing, Coach, man. What a masterful performance by Bam Rodriguez. That's his name, right, Coach?
Yeah, Bam Rodriguez, yeah.
Yeah, Bam. I'll be honest with you, man. I've been hearing a lot about Bam, but me personally, I think this is probably like the second and a half, something like that. I ain't really watched him too much. But I like what I saw this weekend. Like I'm like, and then they started immediately talking about Monster Inoue. So I'm like, you know what I mean? I rub my hand like Birdman. I'm like, okay, we got some action, right? Mm-hmm. I must have turned the TV on, went on YouTube. Not even 3 minutes later, I hear go Robert Garcia with that damn duck talk, Coach. Immediately after the fight, duck talk. I'm like, oh man, I done heard this shit before. Talking about let it marinate. He ain't ready yet. Get one more fight and all this old shit, right, Coach? I just don't be understanding why they be doing this to these fighters, man. When you gotta strike while the iron hot, man. Why they like that kill all the momentum? You know what I'm saying, Coach?
Yeah,
that shouldn't kill all of your man momentum.
My thing is nobody talks about Bam like that over here in America. He's a little guy. He fights at 115, but he just moved up to 118. So, no, 118 pounders don't move the needle over here like that. Nobody really talking about him. So there's really no pressure like that. But Eddie Hearn is tying. They do this shit over here all the time. They'll take a fighter who got a little name, but they'll tie him to a guy who has a bigger name, and then they'll go to saying, "Yeah, he want to fight him, and he'll beat him, and this and that." And then the fans will get all excited, and if they don't like one fighter, they'll shit on him, and they'll big up this other guy, and they ignore all the other intangibles that go into it. And this, I don't seen this happen a million times since I've been on YouTube. And I've been on doing this shit for 5.5 years. I'm like, yeah, this the same old shit. They're gonna keep moving the goalposts. I get it. You know, that's how they do it. So
yeah, man. I'm just saying, Coach, man. I ain't really too big on Monster anyway. I done watched him a couple times, but I ain't too big on him. So I see Bam. This is like my second time seeing Bam, right? I'm like, oh yeah, we got us one. We got us one. We knock this nigga on. You get this nigga on out of here, right? And I'll go on YouTube, bro. Not even 3 minutes later, here we go to Duck Talk. So, I mean, my biggest thing is I don't understand how come they just can't get the fans what the hell we be asking for, bro. I don't know why they always got to make this shit complicated.
But
I don't know why they do this shit, Coach.
Yeah, but what fans is asking for Inoue and Bam? Like the fans over here in America online, they don't even like Inoue. So they not even like sweating him like that. They don't even like him. You know what I mean? And then Bam, they don't even talk about him. So it's not like it's Shakur and Haney or Crawford Spence or Canelo Crawford or, you know, Boots and whoever big name fighter that Boots may be trying to get, but that he couldn't get in the ring. Boots or Virgil Ortiz. And ain't nobody talking about that fight like that. They side, Robert Garcia, Eddie Hearn, they brought that man name up. Young man, Bam gonna move up and fight Inoue. He gonna do AB. They did that. So that tells me that they trying to build his profile up by connecting him to the cash cow, one of the cash cows in boxing, to a guy who's selling out, got 55,000 people coming to see him at the Tokyo Dome, came to America three times and fought. That's what they doing. I know what they doing. They do that shit all the time.
Okay, that makes sense, Coach. But yeah, as a fan, we trying to stop that shit. We trying to, like what you said about Spence Crawford and all that other shit, all that marinating that shit. See, we tired of that marinating that shit, Coach. So this time around, shit, we shit. It was just real distasteful. That's the best way I can put it, Coach. Just real distasteful. It's only so much duck talk you can listen to. That just reminded me of last year's duck talk. That's all I got to say, Coach, man. Just the duck talk. It was the duck talk for me.
All right.
But yeah, that's it, Coach.
Salute, fam. Yeah, there's a lot of. See, Bam got a lot of. See, they don't need to be talking about no Inoue right now because Bam got a lot of. You know what? Fuck that. If these American online fans want Bam to move up and fight Inoue, I will. If y'all like it, I love it. If y'all like it, I love it. But I know, but I've seen this movie before. Y'all did it with MJ. You did it with Nakatani, and you did it with Cool Boy Stealth. I've seen this before. I know what you're gonna do. If Bam gets slid or get his ass whooped, man, he was too small. Oh, you know what I mean? Like the shit, you know, I've seen this shit before. I don't know how it's going, but again, you know, hey man, Robert Garcia saying it ain't ready yet, they ain't ready yet. But Bam he got other motherfuckers at his weight division that he can unify with, to be fair. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
GYP Boxing, buddy. How you doing?
GYP Boxing? Oh, you the dude in the chat. Talk to me. Where you calling from?
Yeah, I mean, I was just going to comment on
where you calling from?
Earlier. Texas.
Texas, talk to me.
Yeah, you know, I was just saying, I mean, we all know that Bam's not going to fight Inoue. Even before this fight, he was announcing that he wanted to fight Takume before and even talked of fighting Medina. So it's not a surprise to all of us. We know he's going to fight 2 fights and then Inoue. Maybe 1 fight, then Inoue, but that's the plan. We've always known he was calling out Takuma or Christian Medina.
Who is we?
Everybody that heard Bam announce it last week, including you.
I didn't even
You're more aware than that.
I didn't hear Bam announce anything last week. I didn't even see any of the build up to this fight. If you notice, I didn't do any shows on Bam last week nor this week. The only time I spoke about Bam was when we had the fight party Saturday night. I didn't speak on him at all. Didn't even know he was fighting.
I shouldn't have called and said for you. Then I shouldn't have called and said for you to stop it because I thought you knew better than that.
Yeah, you assume. You assume.
Yeah, I'm a fool for that. Hey, I did think you would know better than that. I mean, but there ain't no need to criticize him for not fighting him next. He's gonna fight him 2 fights.
Yeah, I'm
expect to see Christian Medina, expect to see Takuma Inoue, and then the brother.
Yeah, I'm not tripping. I'm not tripping either way. My thing is, I've been doing this shit 5.5 years. I see how this shit go. They go to naming somebody else who they think gonna beat the next guy who they don't like. Then they go to calling for it. Then when they like, I was seeing this shit before. Then when they move up, if he get dealt with, then it's gonna be the excuse in the back door. Me personally, Bam got business to handle at 118. That's
I believe so too. I think he needs to see Takuma Inoue. I think he needs to see Christian Medina.
They don't need to be even be talking about no doggone Bam Inoue right now. Why Inoue?
You definitely got to. They got to build it up.
Why Inoue name is even being brought up? I have no idea.
Because they're the 2 best guys under 122 pounds. Okay. And there's a huge possibility that Inoue may give him the best fight.
Okay, well, they need to make that fight as soon as possible then. If he's saying 2 more fights.
I think it's going to be 2 fights down. It's going to be Christian Medina. It's going to be Takuma in December. Then we're going to have Bam in Inoue The Monster, December 2027, I believe. And this is just for me being out there in Arizona this weekend covering the whole thing. And before, what they were talking about before.
All right, man. Well, all right, man. Salute. PYP. Salute, fam. Yeah, they need to. What they need to do, they need to just start talking about goddamn Bam. Then I mean, they need to start talking about this guy. If y'all ain't, oh, that's a smoke alarm. My bad. If y'all ain't gonna fight the dude, stop talking about him. Because my position is this here. I like Bam. He's one of my favorite fighters. But what I'm saying is, I see what Eddie Hearn them doing. They keep talking about. The more you keep talking about fucking Inoue, then people gonna be like, okay, when you gonna fight him? Well, I ain't gonna fight him right now. We gonna fight him later, or you know, this and that. So they're using Inoue's name to build up Bam's profile, which is cool. They do that shit over here all the time. That's cool. I get that. But yeah, man, I'm just saying, bro, like what happens is if you know, like the brother, like this dude assumed that I heard this shit last week. I ain't even cover Bam last week. I didn't even know the motherfucker was fighting. We spoke about it Thursday. I say Bam. I said we going live for the Bam Rodriguez fight. I found out part of like the week of the fight. I ain't do no shows on it because we were talking about Devin Haney and Shakur Stevenson and Keyshawn Davis. We went live for the Bam fight. Guess what? When a lot of people show up to that fight? I didn't have a lot of people in the chat watching that fight when we went live. So, you know, nobody think about that. Nobody, you know, he don't move the needle like that. What did it say, fam? He say, coach tired of these scary ass fighters. Yeah, bro, it's just a different ball game now. It's just a different ball game now. You get what I'm saying? That's all it is. Just a different ball game. Like me, like I say, bro, like I'm kind of done with this shit, to be fair. I'm just kind of done with the it's like this shit is I'm not saying Bam. Bam is a nice guy. I'm not saying Bam. I'm saying all this diva shit, like I'm kind of done with the diva shit. Then all this goddamn money being thrown to a lot of these fighters. Again, I'm all for fighters getting their money, but you said it's bad presidents because the person who I spoke to today, they like, man, you got dudes just sitting back waiting on the bag. Ryan Garcia turned down an offer to fight. They offered him $10 million to fight Devin Haney. He turned it down. He said he want 20. Well, where you gonna get 20 from? If Turk Al-Sheikh don't give it to you. Bam move up to fight Inoue The Monster. Some people feel he should fight Inoue's little brother first. You get what I'm saying? So, you know, I mean, styles make fights. Like I say, Bam is a pound for pound fighter. I'm glad that somebody's at 115 pounds that moved up to 118. I'm glad that he is kind of like, gonna get an opportunity to make some big money, because if he fight Inoue, that's gonna be the biggest fight purse he's ever made. I don't know how much he gonna keep though, because I don't know what Eddie get paid or Robert Garcia or the manager, whoever. I don't know about that, but I'm saying that's gonna be his biggest grossing fight. Why? Because Inoue The Monster is a ticket seller. Much as I disagree with Leonard Ellaby a lot, but Leonard Ellaby was saying some real shit back then. I just ain't want to accept it. Leonard Ellaby say it's about putting butts in seats. Do y'all remember that? Leonard Ellaby said it's about putting butts in seats. He said, all of these guys, you think that's big fights? Those are not big fights. Where are they at? And I was thinking from that Leonard Ellaby was just, oh, this nigga lying. Leonard making shit up. Leonard, he got Tank in the witness protection program. These dudes don't want no smoke. And then now I got to go back to a lot of stuff that Tank said, and a lot of stuff that Leonard Ellaby said. He said, look, these dudes ain't no big tickets like that. I know what these dudes are selling at the live gate. I know what their numbers are. You're telling me Leonard was speaking from a position of, he knew what the numbers were. He knew what the real metrics were. Leonard was saying that you guys are telling me that these are big fights. He said, well, Tank broke a live gate record with Rolly Romero at Madison Square Garden. No, at the Barclays Center. With Rolly Romero. So I don't agree with it. That's why we didn't get those fights. Leonard like, man, you guys saying these dudes is big fights. He's saying the money ain't there for that fight. If it's as big as you say it is, then Tank should be making about 30 million, and he should be getting about, and he's saying the money ain't there for that. And I've been ripping Leonard Ellaby for years. But guess what? Leonard Ellaby was right, fam. True. He was right. Leonard was saying that. I remember Tate was saying that. He said, y'all keep saying these dudes is big fights. He said they ain't fighting each other. They need to be fighting each other. If y'all saying they big, well, won't they fight each other and I'll fight whoever left? Take saying something of that sort. You know, we did get Devin Lomachenko, we got Shakur and T.O. And you know, so I mean Devin Lomachenko, that was top rank. We did get Devin, Regis Pro Rated Rougarou, Brian Norman, Haney, that was Turk Al-Sheik. Shakur T.O., that was Turk Al-Sheik. Shakur did fight, Teofimo did fight Lomachenko, that was top rank. And to get these other top name black fighters to get in the ring and fight each other, bro, I'm telling y'all, it's like, so we see money is not the issue. You can throw money at some of these guys and they still won't get in the ring with anyone who they deem as a threat to them. So, I mean, that's just the reality of it, bro. That's just the reality of it from what I'm saying. It's just kind of like, they gotta, money is not gonna solve it. Throwing money at it's not gonna solve it. If these dudes ain't gonna fight, they ain't gonna fight. So just leave these guys alone and just focus on, like, it just need to be Golden Boy, and y'all know how I feel about Oscar, but Golden Boy, top rank, PBC, Pro Box. There's no money in this shit. That's why the networks pulled out. The networks pulled out because there's no money in boxing. I just told y'all, this motherfucker from Saudi Arabia lost he lost more than that. But he lost 125 million from what I'm hearing. Not Turk Al-Sheik personally. Of course, he ain't paying for it. But I'm saying they lost 125 on that fight. And that fight was on Netflix. And that fight sold out. Had 70,000 plus at the Raiders Stadium. And you know why it didn't sell? Because you overpaid for the fight. Tyson Fury, Alexander Usyk, they fought in what, Saudi Arabia? All of the American cards that he's ever put together, from the Ring magazine to the Riyadh cards, didn't turn a profit. Now, I don't give a damn. I don't get none of the money. You get what I'm saying? But my point is how it kind of messed everything up, because the person I was talking to, he said everybody waiting on that phone call. They want that big money. That's why Bill Haney, like, I don't know if he, I'm just gonna tell. I'm gonna tell the truth. Like, that's why he like, man, I want to make this. I want to make this fight with Shakur and Dev because of the money. Not saying he don't think he can beat him. I mean, I'm pretty sure Devin think he can beat Shakur Stevenson, or maybe Shakur probably don't feel he can beat Devin. Because anytime a nigga turned down 5 times more than he was gonna get paid for one fight, and a nigga agreed to fight you at the catch weight you want to fight at, and you still turn the fight down, that tell you everything you need to know. For one fight. So, yeah, it's gonna be hard, like, to get the Ryan Garcias back in the ring anytime soon. These guys gonna have long lapses in between fights. They're gonna have long lapses in between fights because, and they want that Turkey Al-Sheik number. But if Turkey Al-Sheik don't pay Ryan Garcia to fight, pay Devin Haney to fight, or pay some of these other guys who may have gotten that money to fight, what is the incentive for those guys to go fight somebody else? Because in their minds, they're looking at it like, well, this one I'm really worth what Turkey Al-Sheik paid me. And it's really like Turkey Al-Sheik is the exception. He's not the norm. Normally how it works is this. If the fighter was a draw, the promoters will look at the metrics, they'll look at the numbers, they'll say, you know what? They put the budget together, not only, okay, what the main event want, You know, how much the main event going to cost? Then they look at the rest of the card. How much is it going to cost us to put this card together? If you're paying one guy $100 million and you're paying another guy $60 million, and you got to pay everybody else on the card, how many tickets do you have to sell in order to recoup that money? Like this, how this shit works. Well, we got to get some sponsors. Oh, we got sponsors. Is the sponsors going to cover the salary? It may not. Let's sell it to the network. How much the network going to give us for the fight? Netflix, because Netflix buy the content. They buy the content. I don't know what they, you know what I mean? So it's like, bro, like, fam. So what's going to happen is the fighters who everybody be arguing about all the time, this is why I respect what Xander Zayas and Boots Ennis did. Xander Zayas ain't asking for no crazy money. Boots ain't asking for no crazy money. They just want to fight. So we got Boots and we got Xander Zayas and Boots fighting each other. We got Abdullah Mason fighting on July the 4th. Hometown fight. Which he told me when he win the belt, he want to have a fight at home. You think I'm lying? Just go back and listen to the last interview I did of Abdullah Mason. Because I asked him that, man, when you going to fight at home and all that stuff there? He said, yeah, man, my next fight, I want to have a fight in Cleveland. Very ambitious. Another thing too. This another thing. The guy who I was speaking to today, we spoke about some of the young fighters. I'm not going to say this fighter's name because I got it. I'm not going to say his name. But we was talking about a particular fighter, young fighter, fighting another fighter that's a little bit more seasoned than him. And I was like, yeah, man, he a great young fighter, man, but don't move him too fast. He got some things he still need to work on. And they like, nah, we not gonna do that. We know that. So they know this certain fighter has certain more things they need to work on. Don't move him too fast. Cause sometimes like you don't want to be that fighter that get caught up like Vargas. Y'all remember back in the day, Vargas, he had no fault. He had no fault Oscar De La Hoya. He had no fault Tito Trinidad. He jumped in the ring with the big name fighters too soon. And if you listen to like certain fan, if you try to cater to the fan bases too much, your ego and get involved, and then you make a decision based on ego, and you fight a fight. You know what I mean? And in this era, if you fight a fight and lose, they're gonna go to clowning you and all that shit. Oh, nigga, you lost. They don't understand that losing is a part of the fight game. They don't understand that. Ray Leonard had losses. Hagler had losses. Ray Robinson had losses. But Ray Robinson, them, Archie Moore, and them dudes fought a lot. And it go back to what I was saying. What I was saying not too long ago, I was like, dude, look. They hold, see, like this era right here, shout out to Jamie. Shout out to Aquila and Lisa Bells. They hold so much to this, like I gotta keep the I gotta do this to do that. Just because your favorite fighter is undefeated don't mean that he the best. Who you fight determines that. You gotta fight the other top guys, even if you lose one or whatever. Because sometimes you lose, you come back and rematch and beat the guy. And then you have a rubber match or whatever, right? Canelo and Triple G, they fought. You know what I mean? I think Triple G got robbed that first fight. He definitely won that first fight. They say that fight was a draw. So, it is what it is. That's the politics of boxing. That's how that shit works. But however, I say all that to say this, you don't want the fighter to jump in at the wrong time neither. And this is what I'm explaining with the Bam situation. Bam, one of my favorite fighters. He's a great fighter. Me personally, you move up, so the guy called and said that he said he wanted to have 2 more fights. Robert Garcia said 1 more. And I just saw their whole demeanor when Chris Mannix asked him, because this has been bubbling for a little bit. Matter of fact, let's do this. Nah, forget all that. Let's do this. Yeah, that's what I was supposed to do. I was supposed to show y'all this. Let's do this right here. Here go Chris. Here you go right here. So y'all can see it. I do not own the rights to this material. It's for educational purposes only. So y'all hear me out right here.
It knocks him out.
All right, you are 3-division world champion, and you know what everybody's going to want to know about.
All right, you know what? I ain't gonna show this. I'm not gonna show it. Yeah. Let me get this off the screen. We'll just you know what we'll do? We'll just listen to it. We'll just I don't wanna play it like that. I wanna try to you know what I'm gonna do? I'll play it from my phone. Hold on. I'll play it from my phone. Yeah, cause dazn be tripping. dazn be tripping sometimes too. They be tripping the shit, so you know. dazn don't want a mofo to play nothing. Let's see. Hold on, let me time stamp it. It's at the 2-minute mark, so let me do this. It's at the 2-minute mark. Let me pull it up. Y'all bear with me one moment. Here we go.
You are 3-division world champion, and you know what everybody's going to want to know about you next. Are you ready for the monster, Inoue, in your next fight?
I'm ready for whoever, whenever.
But do you, Bam Rodriguez, want that fight next?
Whoever they say, throw in front of me, and I'm going to say yes. Eddie knows that. My team knows that.
So y'all heard that. So Chris Mannix, he asked the question. Then he followed, do you want that next? What do you want? He put the ball in his hands. And Bam took the ball out of his hands and put it on his team. That's what he said. Let's continue.
Do you feel after a fight like this, in your first fight at 118 pounds, you'd be better off fighting another 118-pound champion before then, or would you prefer to go straight to it?
Whatever my team says, like I said, they throw a name at me, I say yes right away. It don't matter who it is or where it is, I'm ready.
How different did you feel at 118 pounds?
I felt a lot stronger, not only in the fight, but throughout training camp, throughout fight week as well. I felt a lot stronger.
Some of your best.
See, you always going to feel stronger when you're moving up versus cutting weight. A lot of you guys at home, you ever try to lose weight? You ever try to lose 5 or 10 pounds? Do you see how hard it is for you to lose 5 or 10 pounds? You get what I'm saying? See how hard that is? So anytime you trying to lose weight, it's an issue. So, but when you're gaining weight, you don't have to cut that weight no more. This is why I was saying, I never feel sorry for a fighter who tell me, oh, I'm weight drained. I had a hard weight cut. Guess what? You ain't got to worry about that weight cut. If you fight in the weight division you're supposed to be fighting at. You know you too big for this goddamn division. You move your ass up. That'll kill all of that. But, I digress.
Happened here, Glendale, Phoenix area, another one here tonight. What is it about this part of the world that works for you?
Man, Arizona's my second home now. I love all the people that came out tonight. Shout out my boy Ramirez, he walked me out. Shout out to everybody in the building that came out tonight. This was a great turnout, a lot better than I expected. So, Arizona, you're my second home, and I love y'all.
Congratulations, Ben.
Thank you.
Eddie, let's start with the performance. What grade would you give that for Bam Rodriguez?
Listen, you have to give respect to Antonio Vargas. What a fighter. But what you're witnessing with Bam, I think he's the pound-for-pound #1 fighter in the sport. And, a lot of these guys who reach up there are 28, 30, 32, 34. You have to understand this young man is 26 years of age. And what he's doing is incredible. And Vargas is a great fighter, but Bam is on another level. And he's got so much more to give to the sport. And as he said, this place has become such an important place for him. Great performances here. And, the inevitable fight will get made. It's just a case of when.
All right.
He said the inevitable fight will get made. It's just a case of when. So that told you everything you need to know right there. They're telling you we don't want this guy next. We need a fight, couple of fights, whatever the case may be. I'm showing you the circle of motion. Now, why am I doing this? Because when it comes to certain fighters, like a Shakur Stevenson, a Tank Davis, a Devin Haney, if we hear a post-fight press conference like a Tank, like they ask Tank, man, Tank, what's up? When you gonna fight Shakur? You gonna fight Shakur next? And then if Tank say he don't want to fight Shakur next, motherfuckers just say, oh man, he ducking. He don't want to fight him. He don't want to fight Dev. He ducking. He doing this and doing that. So keep the same energy with Bam. And some people are trying to keep that same energy with him. Some people are saying, oh, he ducking anyway now. Now, whether you agree with that or not, that's up to you. Whether you agree with Tank ducked or whoever ducked, that's up to you. That's your subjective opinion, right? Based on how you answered the question. But what I'm saying is, what I notice is they're tagging this guy's, Bam, one of my favorite fighters, name to Inoue. So eventually, it's going to come a time to where they're going to fight each other. Might be 2028. In the end of 2027, we'll fight them. Because we need time to grow into it and then gain to move up. If they felt that Bam was ready for Inoue right now, they'll say, yeah, we're going to fight him next. If they felt that, oh man, Inoue is a hype job, Bam will go up there, we're going to expose him, they'll be saying, nah, we finna fight him next. But they don't believe that he's a hype job. They don't believe that Bam gonna go up there and they don't believe that shit. See, it's easy for the fan of the fighter to say that shit. But the fighter and his team know. Yeah. I don't know about that one. Is Bam a better fighter than Cool Boy Steph? Is he more athletic than Cool Boy Steph? Two different style fighters. Two different style fighters. But I'm just asking the question. Let's continue.
Talk about when, because you know Bam wasn't giving us a soundbite here, so it's up to you to do that. If Turki Al-Sheikh calls you on Monday and says, let's make that fight for December of this year, what's your response going to be?
My response is to speak to Robert Garcia and Bam. You know, that's one fight at 118 pounds. We also got Chispa Medina as well. That's a big unification fight to be made between the two of them. But we've already made what I think is the biggest fight in the sport this year between Anthony Joshua and Tyson Fury. The next biggest fight in the sport, no doubt, is Bam against Naoya Inoue. For me, it's the two pound-for-pound fighters in the sport, the best. 1v2, Usyk's coming out of the sport. He's a great fighter. But these are two guys in their absolute prime. So the deal's got to be right. The offer's got to be right. I know Bam will do it, no question, and Robert will do it as well. But we've got a long-term future in the sport. Belts to collect at 118 pound. But for me, that fight is inevitable. If the right offer comes and the opportunity comes, Bam will be there. And trust me when I say, he ain't getting beat. There's no one on this planet who's beating Bam Rodriguez at 118 or 122 pounds. Not even Naoya Inoue. So that is for me, as we said, just...
I mean, you supposed to say that. You said that shit about the last motherfucker you sitting up there. You supposed to say that. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, hey, shout out to Chris. Hey, okay. Dropping that quarter over. Bam, dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
He said, Coach, Bam bring Nonito in camp to train with him, and he can beat him because Nonito know him from 2 fights. Okay, all right, well, you know. yeah, he can. Listen, Curtis. Bam can bring Nonito Donaire. He can bring Terrence Crawford. He can bring Gervonta Tank Davis. He can bring David Benavidez. He can bring whoever he want to bring. Bro, like they can't get in the ring and fight for him. They ain't gonna be the one taking them goddamn punches at 122 pounds in this motherfucker. He can bring whoever he want to bring. You know what I mean? He bring who he want to bring. It ain't gonna make a difference. Shout out to Saint So. Hey, okay. Dropping that. Bam, dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
What's your name? St. South Florida Levi? Salute to you, fam. He say Mayweather put HBO and Showtime out of business with boring fights. Now we got bare knuckle, people slapping people, etc. It's crazy what he did to the sport. Peace. Lima, Peru. Lima, Peru. Peru. Yeah, shout out to Peru. Lima, Peru. Yeah, you know what, fam? A lot of people put a lot of blame on Floyd Mayweather. I'm gonna hit both of y'all with the Huggy Bear. And I mean, I go back and forth with it, but check this out. Hey, check this out. Check this out, Saint. How, like, what exactly did Floyd? I'm thinking about it, right? Only thing Floyd did, he promoted his brand, the Money Mayweather brand, right? That's what Floyd did. He promoted the Money Mayweather brand. And of course, he spoke about the old, all that stuff there. And this is what I think. The fighters who looked up to Floyd, they looked at the glamorization aspect of Floyd. They looked at it from a material standpoint. When he stepped in the ring and he fought, he had one fight, made $100 million, and he bragged about the money, and he showed the houses he got, the cars, the this, the that, and some of these, I don't think that's really, like, I get what you're saying. Floyd was that influential, but I don't think Floyd, and I'm not trying to defend him, but I don't think Floyd set out to, like, get a whole bunch of young fighters that kind of like follow a blueprint that can't be replicated. And what I mean by that, brother, is this. Floyd came, that Money May era came at the right time. YouTube came into existence, 2007, 2006. Floyd was connected to 50 Cent, which was the hottest rapper in the game at the time, one of them. Justin Bieber. He was on WWE with the Big Show and Vince McMahon, Dancing with the Stars. All that. You get what I'm saying? Like, that was like lightning in a bottle. I think these young fighters, they got caught up in the, not the young, but some of them, to piggyback on what you're saying, I think they got caught up in the glamorization of the lifestyle, and they totally ignored Pretty Boy Floyd. They ignored the 35 fights that he had to put work in order to build up to the Money May era, which was the last 15 fights of his career. Did you get what I'm saying? So I hear what you say. I hear what you're saying, fam. I think that, is it Floyd's fault, or is it the fault of the fighters who trying to, you get what I'm saying? Because Floyd did do, like, I'm doing a legal bank robbery. I remember when Floyd had Adrian Broner under his wing, and that was a good time in boxing. I'm not gonna lie, because AB was very entertaining. Floyd had his, he was, they were talking about big bro, little bro. That's my baby bro right there. He say baby bro. That's my baby bro. Hey, baby bro. No. Now baby bro got to get with big bro. You get what I'm saying? That was that time where, being at the PBC, to add on what you're talking about. That's when it was like, 2013. There was no PBC. All of those guys was over there at Golden Boy. But that era, that was, let the good times roll and all that there. You get what I'm saying? So, but I get what you're saying, fam, because a lot of people do say that. A lot of people do blame Floyd.
Down from the bar, there's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
Yeah, a lot of people, hey, Curtis, shout out to Curtis, shout out to Saint, salute to you, fam. Thank you, brother. Caller from Lima, Peru. Listen, a lot of people do blame. See, it's this right here. It's this right here. See, they got caught up on this.
But when you are put in a certain position, he should be he's able to, like me. When I was in a position, I can pick and choose who I want to, because I earned that right.
See, that's the thing, right? They caught up in that. They were, I can pick and choose who I want to, and these dudes ain't paid their dues like that. Like Floyd Mayweather paid his dues. Now you can say he got paid crazy amount of money, more money than he should have got paid. I'll let y'all argue with that. But he did pay his dues. That's why I say they never bring up Pretty Boy Floyd. When they talk about Floyd Mayweather, they talk about Floyd who fought Canelo on up. The Florida fought Canelo, the Florida fought Manny Pacquiao, the Florida fought Conor McGregor. That's the Floyd that they talk about. They don't talk about Pretty Boy. And you know the reason why they don't talk about Pretty Boy? Because they can't identify with Pretty Boy. Pretty Boy, they can't identify with him. Now, Pretty Boy Floyd didn't fight everybody. There was some fights he didn't fight. That is true. Some people felt he ducked a few people like Paul Williams and stuff like that, Margarito and all that stuff there. But outside of that, you know, you got to look at who he fought. They don't talk about Pretty Boy because Pretty Boy was the one he had to put in work. And these dudes, what it is, fam, these dudes, they don't want to go through the Pretty Boy phase. They want to go to the $100 million phase. They want to go through their Conor McGregor phase. They want Conor McGregor money. They want Floyd versus Canelo money. They want to just jump straight to that. They don't want to fight the Chop Corleys. They don't want to fight doggone Hernandez. They don't want to fight what's my name, Geraldo. They don't want to fight my main man, R.I.P. man. R.I.P. to my main man. Joe Goosen was his trainer. Corrales. They don't want to fight. They don't want to go through those fights. They don't want to go through the Zab Judas. Zab Judah. My bad, Zab Judah. They don't want to go through those fights. They want the most amount of money possible for the least risk. They don't see, this is the thing, fam. What makes boxing exciting is the risk. You have to be willing to take the risk. These dudes don't want to take no risk. I'm not saying all of them, but there's a good number of them that y'all brag about every day. They don't want to take no risk. They forming alliances with other boxers, not to fight each other, but to team up on one guy like I've never seen nothing like this. Floyd Mayweather, I don't remember Floyd teaming up with a whole bunch of goddamn niggas. Now Floyd might have told Keith Thurman, Keith, no fight. You got to fight Errol Spence first. Fight Errol Spence. When Keith was mandatory to fight Floyd, Floyd told Keith he got to fight Errol Spence. You know what I mean? You know, I'm going on a 30-month run, and you diggity dig. You know, I'm finna cash out. Did you get what I'm saying? So I think a lot of these dudes, the Ricky Hattons, like a lot of these dudes, they don't want to put the work in like that. They think they already there. And then the ones who put the work in get shitted on and defecated on. It's ass backwards. The ones who put the work in, he got to do more. The ones who ain't putting the work in, you already crowned him the top dog. True.
Coach Eddie.
You already crowned him the top dog. Like somebody like Bam put the work in. Carla, hold on. Somebody like Inoue The Monster, Inoue put the work in. Y'all don't like Inoue because he's Japanese. Niggas fighting champions, defending undisputed titles. Ain't no nigga in America, ain't nobody over here fighting got undisputed. These niggas don't even want to become undisputed over here. Yeah, it's crazy. Carla, what's your name? You called it from?
Hey, what up, Coach? It's Coach Eddie from ATL.
Coach Eddie, talk to me.
Good, bro. Hey, I'm celebrating the birthday today, man. So I turned big 48 today, man. So
okay.
Just throw that out there.
Oh, you an old head now. They gonna call
but Gemini.
You know, you ain't no old head till you turn 50. But the jitterbugs gonna say you're an old head.
Yeah, yeah, that's facts. That's facts. I'm thankful for that. But I've been noticing something, Robert Garcia, if you remember, I think ever since Mikey Garcia, one thing, Robert Garcia don't care about you. He gonna throw you in there. He gonna let you get your head beat in. So you can have one eyeball hanging out. He gonna let you keep fighting because he did the same thing with Antonio Margarito. He did the same thing with Brandon Rios. Let them guys get beat to oblivion. But Mikey Garcia, I think when he seen how Errol Spence had beat up Mikey Garcia, he been real careful with his fighters now, the one that he care about.
Yeah.
Like, I remember the same thing. See, all these people, like you been saying, because all of them work together.
Yeah.
Now, you remember when Booth and goddamn Virgil Ortiz had their little thing, they jumped in the ring. Now, Booth and Eddie Hearn work with Bam now. You know, they on the same promotion company. Bam is on the zone with Eddie Hearn. Booth signed to the with Eddie Hearn.
Yeah.
But they were putting all the pressure on Virgil. But you remember, they started backpedaling. Oh, we got options. We want to fight that was spent. You know, after all that whole melee.
Yeah.
Now, the same thing. They kind of doing the same thing with this. They looking at my man as a threat. Because, you know, Inoue ain't no joke, man. I got Inoue probably stopping Bam, to be honest, man. I mean, Bam's a good fighter, man. But that little Japanese joker, he's something serious, man. He's like an anime character, man. That dude be putting people in the dirt, man. But he's a problem, bro. So, you know, Robert Garcia probably looking like, man, I ain't gonna put my fight in there with that dude, man. Get my fighter cooked. You know, because you remember when Mikey Garcia got beat up by Errol Spence, he was never the same after that. Errol Spence broke that dude, man. You know what I mean? So, Robert Garcia looking out for a fighter, man.
Errol Spence didn't stop Mikey, though. I was like, man, you know, Mikey, I remember Mikey was saying, I see something. You remember that shit? He was,
I see something.
I remember they had the interview on Showtime, sit down, and he say, Mikey, why do you want to fight Spence? He said, I see something. I see something he thought he could see something. And Spence say, man, the only thing you see is an ass whooping. I never forget. Spence say, man, the only thing you see is a one-sided ass whooping. That's all you gonna see, man. Like he beat Mikey Garcia for 12 rounds. And I thought Spence, I had picked Spence to stop Mikey Garcia. I said, he gonna stop this dude. Spence ain't stop him. Spence say he just wanted to punish him for 12 rounds, but I think Spence tried to stop him. He couldn't stop him because he was beating the shit out of Mikey Garcia. Mikey tough though. Mikey was tough. Oh, yeah. He tough.
Yeah, he's a tough guy. Remember, he beat AB, man. I was hot about that. I lost money on that fight. I said, man, ain't no way in the world the Can Man finna lose to Mikey Garcia. So I had to put all my faith in the Can Man, and Mikey Garcia beat the Can Man up. Then he beat Robert Issa up. So what he had started feeling himself because he had beat up two slick black fighters. Yeah. So he was like, Errol Spence ain't that slick. I can beat him. And that's what happened when the accolade, you know, broke him down, man. But hey, Mikey, I mean, I understand Robert Garcia. Hey, man, I mean, I know this. And, you know, Inoue is a good fighter, man. And he probably trying to protect the guy. You know what I mean? Because he probably feel like he probably ain't gonna never be the same. You know, when the monster get hold to you, you ain't never the same, man. He changed your career. Look at Cool Boy Phil. He ain't been the same since he got beat up by Inoue. So I mean, that dude changed your career, man. You know what I mean? He beat you up so bad, you ain't gonna never be the same. So Robert Garcia probably just looking at it like, look, man, we gonna stay clear of this guy. Like you said, we're just going to attach our name to him, keep talking about him, but we ain't going to fight him for a good little minute till the pot gets sweet.
I mean, me personally, I do like what they're saying. They said we need another fight, need 2 fights, 3, 4 fights, 5 fights. We got other fights in our weight division we can fight. I get that. You know, I get what Eddie is doing. You get what I'm saying? Because Bam fights at he's a 118 pounder. How many people in America, boxing, people talking about 118 pounds? Nobody. We talking about it on here, but outside of here, the Boxing Boys or another channel, like nobody's talking about 118. As great as Bam is, and anybody talking about no Bam like that. Nobody. You see what I'm saying? He's 118 pounder motherfucker, but he's a great fighter. But nobody pay attention to those smaller weight divisions. Yeah. The bigger name in that small weight division is Inoue. And guess what? He's on the Forbes list every year. You can say what you want to say. But Leonard Ellaby said it best. And I disagree with Leonard, Coach Eddie, but he was 100% right. I was wrong. Leonard said it's about putting butts in seats.
Yep.
Period.
Facts.
Period.
That's what it's all about.
Yeah.
Putting butts in seats, man. And, you know, too bad Shakur won't get in the ring with Devin. You know, I know they want Inoue to move up the Tank. You know, that's a big jump. You're talking about going up 13 pounds and mess around with Tank. But we've seen Tank Crawford do it. Went up 3 weight classes. They go mess with the best guy at 168. So they're gonna add, when you're a great fighter, they're gonna ask you to do some great stuff. You know what I mean? And that comes with the territory.
Hey, he said, listen, I ain't got no problem with that. The problem I have with this is they very selective about who they want to do great stuff. With the only time they want a fighter to do great stuff when it's the fighter that they don't like. The fighter that they don't like, he got to become undisputed in 3-4 weight divisions at the same time. He got to fight Godzilla. He got to fight He-Man, Skeletor, Mum-Ra, Lion-O, Black Freezer. He got to fight all of them. The fighter that they don't like, and yeah, he got to do he got more stuff to do. But the fighter that they do like, they praise him as though he fought Godzilla. He fought He-Man. He fought Lion-O. He fought Skeletor. He fought Black Freezer. They talk like he fought him. Then they say, well, he ain't got to fight none of them because we already know what he gonna do to them. You know, it's a foregone conclusion, and they put him up top as though he did all that shit. That's the problem. They are some of the biggest hypocrites I've ever seen, and it's been like that since Coach Eddie, you've been watching this shit a while. You know how these dudes roll.
Oh yeah, well the thing about it, you know, eventually it's gonna turn on. Cause remember, look at all the boots saying how even his own people say, man, you need to fight somebody, man. They got tired of them fighting guys like Lima Beam and David Aberdeen knocking these dudes out there, bro. We rock with you, dog, but you got to fight somebody, man. You know what I mean? So that way they put the pressure on them, and that's what they're gonna do with Shakur. They're gonna put their pressure on them. They gonna turn. One thing about these boxing fans, man, they'll turn on you the minute, man. They be singing your praise, and next thing you know, you a duck. They turning on Shakur right now. Everybody calling this man a duck, except for his super fans.
Yeah, his super fans.
You know what I mean? So they turning on him. He gonna have to fight somebody, man.
Nah, his super fans.
He got to get that monkey off his back.
His super fans ride. They ride right now, but right now they like, yeah, I'm just saying, dog. We're here, dog. So y'all hating, dog. See what I'm saying, dog? We know we got the super friends. You know, we got we got Superman. We got Batman. We got Robin. You see what I'm saying? You know, we got. Who all the super friends was? We got Aquaman. We got Green Lantern. These niggas.
Everybody. Thundercat, Voltron, Robot.
Boots and Xander Zayas for the fight.
Brave Star, Kung Fu, Captain Caveman, Hong Kong Fooey.
Mighty Mouse, Wonder Dog. You know what I mean? No, was Underdog. Underdog. Man,
Underdog.
Yeah, Underdog. These niggas got everything, man. Hey, Coach Eddie.
Bruh.
Mr. Ham said they got the Justice League. Listen, how we gonna get? Listen, Coach Eddie, you've been watching boxing a long time. I just got one question. Outside of a few fighters, few, Boots Ennis, Devin Haney, Abdullah Mason. I may even throw Keyshawn in there. But I don't know. Keyshawn, I don't like what Keyshawn did with Edwin De Los Santos. He blowed the weight. He didn't want to fight him at all. He just intentionally blowed that weight on that. But I'm gonna hold my reservation for Keyshawn because Keyshawn he's a part of the Justice League. So it's hard for me to respect a nigga who are part of the Justice League. Once you partner up with some more niggas to come together to attack one nigga, I can't respect that. So that ain't no warrior shit. But outside of a couple of fighters, what happened to the Black American fighter, Coach Eddie?
Bro, I don't even know, man. Like I said, these dudes form the X-Men, you know what I'm saying? Getting everybody. Cyclops, Wolverine, the Magneto. They don't form every alliance you could think of. X-Men, you know, Capcom versus SNK. These folks tripping, man. I don't understand it, bro. Like, but I don't know. They messing up money, too. These are some big money fights. Bro, it don't matter, man. It's boxing. Somebody gonna win, somebody gonna lose. June 27th, somebody gonna win and somebody gonna lose. And the beat, we're gonna talk about it for a minute, and then the beat gonna go on. That's boxing. That's how it go, man.
And this is the thing: June 27th, whoever wins or loses, we gonna give both of them props. Because if Xander Zayas beat Boots, you gotta give him props. We can't tear down Boots to praise Xander Zayas. And if Boots beats Xander Zayas, we got to give Boots his props. We can't say, oh, we got to tear Xander Zayas down and say Boots ain't fought nobody. You got to give both guys their props. At least they fighting each other. You got a guy who have 2 belts with Top Rank who did not have to fight Boots. Boots is a dangerous fight. I think everyone would agree. And most people would say that Boots going to beat Xander Zayas. And he chose to fight him. He didn't have to fight him. He just unified the division. And his very next fight, instead of fighting his mandatories that he may have to defend his titles with, he say, no, I want to do a voluntary defense against Gerard Boots Ennis.
Mm-hmm.
I can listen. That's Xander Zayas, that's throwback mentality. I respect that.
You got to. And then they want to argue about no money. They say, look, we're going to do a 50-50 split.
Yeah.
You know, it wasn't on the A side, and it wasn't no 80-20, 90-10, 70-30. They say we're going to split the money right down the pot, even Steven. That way, ain't nothing, no hang up to make it fight. I'm a big star. I got a name. You got a name. Let's make it happen. And it's going to be big because the New York Knicks probably still going to be partying because they won. So the image, the goddamn, the Barclays is going to be lit, bro.
Barclays is going to be lit.
The Barclays is going to be lit.
Knicks, I forgot all about that. The Knicks just won the championship. Listen, man, it's
going to be lit, man.
Listen, all the Puerto Ricans going to be there. We're going to have Fat Joe there. We're going to have Pistol Pete. We gonna have doggone the Puerto Rican assassin Edgar Berlanga there. Doggone Tito Trinidad gonna be there. You see what I'm saying? You know, all the Puerto Ricans gonna be there. So you got the Puerto Ricans, then you gonna have them crazy ass niggas from Philly. They gonna come be there. Shout out to Philly. See what I'm saying? Then New York. They
crazy got their head turned to the side, sitting up on the back of the head with the head turned to the side with the goddamn big old beard, the Dr. Umar beard.
Yeah, you see what I'm saying? That shit gonna be cracking. So you feel me?
But they better have some security up in there, bro.
Nah, you know, it ain't gonna be no diva shit, no drama shit, none of this. Like, you know, you don't see Boots and Xander teaming up with niggas. And, you know, dog, I'm finna team up. Yeah, I'm finna team up with your dog. See what I'm saying? I'm finna team up with your homeboy, make sure we got everything cracking like it. You dig? You know. But Coach Eddie, man, I appreciate you, brother, man. Thank you for calling the show, man. So,
yeah, for sure, man. Hey, one more thing. I just want to say, Demetrius Andrade is coming back July 24th, and he's in camp with Boots Ennis. They sparring with each other.
Who's he fighting? Who he fighting?
He fighting the tomato can. I don't know who he fighting. It's to be determined, but he back in the mix, man. But he in camp with Boots right now.
Oh, okay. So two
man.
slick black fighters in training camp together.
Yeah, you got slick black fighters teaming up. You know, trying to team up against the Puerto Ricans. They know Xander can fight. They had to call in a slick black fighter.
All right, salute for him.
That's my call, folks.
Hey. Yeah, we got the slick black. See what I'm saying? Hey, look here, man. We got the two slick black fighters coming together. So I didn't know that. I didn't know. Coach Eddie said, Boo Boo Andrade, he's joining forces with Jerron Boots Ennis. They coming together. They are combining the slick black fighter powers together. Demetrius Andrade is a slick black fighter. Boots Ennis is a slick black fighter. And both of those guys are coming together. And they're mixing the slick black fighter styles together, learning from one another. You get what I'm saying? Hey, shout out to Cole. Cole, what's up? We got the slick black fighter. You get what I'm saying? I didn't know that. Will that help Boots? Hold on. Hey, shout out to Dr. Boston. Dr. Boston, what's going on, fam? Shout out to In My Opinion. Shout out to the Cardinals. Hey, Ham, will that help Boots right now? We got two slick black fighters coming together forming Voltron right now. Should the Puerto Ricans be worried? Hey, shout out to Mr. Bory. Ricky E, what's going on, fam? Should the Puerto Ricans, we're going to do a show on this. Should the Puerto Ricans be worried? Are there any Puerto Ricans who nervous at the fact that, we got Boo Boo Andrade is in training camp with Jerron Boots Ennis, two slick black fighters in training camp together?
I felt like a Puerto Rican in this hair. I felt Puerto Rican. Y'all know I love me some Puerto Rican. I felt Puerto Rican in this. Rican.
Hey, the Puerto Ricans, y'all got to come together, dog. Yeah, listen, the Puerto Rican powers that be. Hey, Jay, you know how they say the powers that be? The Puerto Rican powers that be. You see what I'm saying? We calling on the, hey, I can see motherfucking nigga, the entire terror squad gonna be there. Man, shit. Hey, him, the entire terror squad gonna be there, fam. We got all the Jennifer Lopez gonna be there, nigga. We got J-Lo, J Balvin, Maluma. See what I'm saying, nigga? We got Bad Bunny. Not Doja Cat. We got Bad Bunny. We got Daddy Yankee. You see what I'm saying? Yo, hey, look here, man. The Puerto Ricans, we got the Puerto Rican powers coming together.
But this bomb is taking the easy matches. Fight another bomb.
We got all the Puerto Ricans. Listen, the two slick black fighters coming together. I like this here. I like this here. You see what I'm saying? No diva shit. Niggas just fighting. Caller, what's your name? You calling from?
Hey, coach, it's your boy. It's the David Dream, Young Fresh and Queen, Omega Supreme, Mega Millions.
Mega Million, talk to me.
Hey, coach, what's going on, man? I see you got it. You really got it going on today, man. We had a little talk a little bit earlier, and I like the way the show is going.
Yeah, man. I'm trying. Listen, man. Listen. What you think about Coach Eddie called the show and said that Demetrius Andrade is in camp teaching Jerron Boots Ennis all the slick black fighter secrets, you know, for the upcoming fight.
2 days ago, I heard that Boots Demetrius, he's teaching secrets now. I had no idea he was teaching the Jedi trick of the mind. But I mean, I like it. But you know what, Coach? I'm going to tell you this. I'm going to call you back the day after the fight. I think Xander is going to stand up on this one. I don't know why. I feel that way, Coach. But I think that young man knows a little something more than we may give him credit for. And the problem is, see, this is what I want to talk about. This is why I call, Coach. See, the same problem that I believe Boots Ennis has is the same problem the same problem that Ilya Tapora had last night. See, he didn't see. He knew of his style being so fresh, so new. He didn't think that an old school vet or somebody really initiated a game could give it to him. And he got his ass handed to him last night. I believe we're going to see the same thing with Xander and Boots, Coach. I believe it.
Yeah, but see, I know you talking about the fight, the UFC fight that was at the White House last night, right?
Yeah, I was talking about the White House. Yeah, but okay. I believe the same result is gonna happen.
But listen,
go ahead, Coach.
But listen. Mm-hmm. I don't know because Boots Ennis, you know, he Blue Bloods Pro Sports TV called him the Phenom. You know, Boots Ennis, you know, like he's a knockout artist. He's from Philly, and he got Demetrius Andrade, the slickest of black fighters, training with him. How is Xander Zayas gonna be able to overcome the powers of two slick black fighters and preparing to take him out? How he gonna do that?
Coach, I love to see it happen. I want to be wrong about this. I actually sometimes I'll pick a fight because you know what? I learned to pick the fighter that I thought would win, not the one that my heart is into. So you know what? I actually believe Xander will overcome this dispute. And I believe that when it happens, they're gonna say Boots overestimated him. He didn't give him a chance. He didn't train properly from him. They're gonna have another excuse, kind of like they did for Errol and the Terrence Crawford thing. And I believe we're gonna have another one of those situations after this fight is over. But I don't know, Coach. So I'm gonna be tuned in with you and everybody else on that night of the fight.
Hey man, shout out to Mega Million, man. Salute, brother. Thank you for calling the show. Hey man, shout out to Queens, man. Hey, look here. I don't know. I really don't know about this fight. Because I know Boots because we know of Boots and stuff like that. He's a switch hit. He's very talented. But man, I had my brother from Philly hit me up. He say, Coach, I don't know about this Xander Zayas and Boots in his fight. Xander Zayas he's good. He can fight, bro. He can fight. He said he can fight, Coach. You know, hey, we got a cash out. Hey man, shout out to Harvey.
Hey, okay.
Dropping that half for bam, dub on your boy. Harvey say a fool and his money will soon part. Harvey, I totally disagree with that. I'm gonna tell you why I disagree with the sentiment that a fool and his money will soon part. The only reason why a fool and his money will soon part is when you ain't making $300 million a month.
How in 36 months, of course, with one of my new investments, I would be making $300 million a month. But
what investment is that?
Just in real estate.
I agree. Got you.
And I'm heavy in real estate. I'm real heavy in real estate. Even though, I got my own liquid, and that means cash for those. I break it down in layman's terms. Even though I got a lot of cash, OPM.
Okay.
OPM. You don't always have to use
your money. That's why it's very important for y'all to make sure y'all keep y'all credit right.
Talk to us about
very important.
I'll call it. What's your name when you call it from? Hey man, Rico, hold on. Rico from Naptown, talk to me.
What's going on, man? Just hearing, man. That fight with Bam and Inoue, man. I think that's gonna be a pretty good matchup, man. I got Bam edging the mom, man. Them angles, you know, he's one of the most accurate punchers in the game.
Yeah.
Man, I don't know if he can be able to deal with, Inoue can be able to deal with that, you know. Plus, he's kind of chinny. Nigga have been dropped a couple of times. And, you know, he's more slicker than Inoue. Yeah, man, that's it. I just want to check in and say what's up to my family, too. You know, I ain't calling about a week. That's about it, Coach.
All right, shout out to Rico,
God
man.
bless, my brother.
Naptown, salute, fam.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think people miss the definition of what chinny is. Chinny is when someone gets hit, they known for getting hit with shots, and they be on the Bambi legs. They're not able to recover. That's what chinny is. If you get caught, if you fighting a top level fighter, you're gonna get dropped. You're gonna get dropped. Even if you fighting a fighter that's really not that top level, but if he catch you good, you're gonna get dropped. That happens. Some of the best fighters don't got dropped. Ray Leonard or whoever. These guys don't got dropped. But it's what makes you chinny is how you recover. If you got a slow recovery and you haven't, it's hard for you to recover. Like Anthony Joshua would be considered chinny. When he get hit, he still be on Bambi legs. He don't recover fast. Tyson Fury has even though he's been dropped before, he's not looked upon as chinny because of his recovery time. You could drop Tyson Fury, that motherfucker will recover within the 10 count, and you know, he'd be good. Did you get what I'm saying? So everybody has a different definition, but I've always that's what I looked at what chinny was someone like like if you barely touch him, he on Bambi legs. And this motherfucker doing the stinky leg again. God damn, he can't take a punch. You get what I'm saying? Larry Holmes got dropped. You know, guess what? That motherfucker can take a punch. He got dropped like a brick, and he got right back, and he was able to take a punch, beat the 10 count, and finish the fight. So, you know, I think that's what it is. Motherfucking Tito Trinidad, that's another one. Tito used to get dropped. Guess what happened? The fight didn't start till Tito got dropped. Tito get dropped, he'll get back up, dust that shit off, and he ain't no stopping your ass. Not every time, but most of the time, he ain't no stopping your ass. Yeah, for real though. Hey, shout out to Moti. Moti, what's going on, brother? He say this motherfucker said $300 million a month. Yeah, man. Hey, shout out to Chris. Chris, what's going on, fam? Hey, look here, man. Chris, I'm telling you, we got the Puerto Ricans coming together. The Puerto Rican power. Have anybody heard anything from Edgar Berlanga? I haven't heard nothing from him. I know his new single dropped, Baby Mama. I heard he went on tour. Fat Joe is his hype man. Hey, motherfucker. Hey, D4L. Hey, D4L. Hey, look. hey, D4L. Look, motherfucker. See, look here, man. Listen, let me tell you something. What are Puerto Ricans?
I felt like a Puerto Rican in this hair. I felt Puerto Rican. Y'all know I loves me some Puerto Rican. I felt Puerto Rican in this. Rican.
Hey, so basically, Boots don't pull out the secret weapon. That ain't fair. That's not fair, y'all. Boots don't pull out the secret weapon. That's not fair at all. I know what I totally disagree with that. He cheating. He's a cheat. He's a cheat. The man hooking up with Demetrius Andrade, that's too much slick black fighter power combined into one. They think they slick. Matter of fact, I'm talking to Philly right now. If you from Philly, this is to you. Y'all think you're slick. You done hooked up with Demetrius Andrade. You trying to, you combining the powers of the slick black fighter from Boots Ennis, and you're taking it and mixing it with Demetrius Andrade. You trying to take two styles together. Y'all trying to do the fusion technique and to beat the Puerto Rican. I don't like that.
True.
I I don't like that. I see what y'all doing, fam.
Get out my face. Don't need nothing you got no more. Don't need no hair's been messing up my corner. And you better get that bad look off your face before I knock it off.
I see what y'all doing. Boots like, man, fuck this shit. I'm finna show that motherfucker what time it is, dog. Cause listen, check this out. I don't know who is we know what that's we're gonna do tomorrow's show. We're gonna talk about that fight right there, Boots and Xander. Yeah, cause we need to talk about that fight. Look, I don't know who the hungriest between the two. Because Xander Zayas is very ambitious. He had the nerve to do a voluntary defense. He was not mandated. He had just unified the division when he beat a boss over there, dude named a boss over there in Puerto Rico. He went and put on for the city. He went and put on for the Puerto Ricans over there on the island. He didn't have to fight this nigga. He said, you know what, dog? I want him. Boots is sitting there wearing his boots, Timberland boots. What he got? He got the 2 cheesesteaks. We know he ain't paying nobody. He gave nigga cheesesteak, Philly cheese. We saw what he did to Lima Bean. He paid for Lima Bean 2 Philly cheesesteaks. So we know he ain't paying nobody. But look, he like, who you want, me? Like, yeah, nigga, I want you. So Boots looking like, no, this motherfucker ain't talking to me. Xander, you want to fight me? Xander said, yeah, you. Out of all the people on the planet you could have fought your mandatory in the IBF. Oh, your mandatory, what is it? The IBF, what he got? I think he got the IBF and the WBA. What belts does Xander Zayas have? Do anybody know? What belts do Xander Zayas have? Oh, hold on. We got another one. Hold on, somebody just wait a minute. Hey man, shout out to Horton. Hey, okay. Listen, man, he just dropped a quarter of a bam dub on your boy. He's sitting it via Zelle. He dropped something. He dropped on there via Zelle. He say, stay on their next, coach. I plan on it. Shout out to Horton, man. You know we gotta hit him. We know we gotta hit Harvey, and we gotta hit Horton with the huggy.
Down from the bar, there's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
Hey, shout out to Ricky. What to say, fam? He got the WBA, WBO belt. So this is what I'm saying. Hey, good looking out, Rick. Hey, shout out to Dulo. Dulo, what's up, fam? Dulo, what's up? Hey, shout out to Jamie. Jamie say, Philly going to sleep early. Hey, look here, man. Hey, Jamie, I'm telling you, the man done hooked up with Demetrius Andrade, man. I don't know about this one, fam. The man done hooked up with Demetrius Andrade. You get what I'm saying? Hey, check this out. When Boots Ennis and Xander Zayas, we got the slick Puerto Rican fighter, because he's slick. You got the slick Puerto Rican fighter versus the slick black fighter. You see what I'm saying? 2 slick fighters coming together. Xander Zayas had the nerve, the audacity to want to fight Boots of all people.
Now, I am the #1 contender. I'm tired of James the Poodle, Grim Reaper, whatever you want to call himself, ducking me. All right, I'm tired of man driving around town in 8 Rolls Royces. He ain't fought nobody. I'm still in a Broham.
Hey, hold on, Jamie, Daniel, come on now. Daniel say, Coach, Doodle Andrade though. Hey, look here, man. Listen, say what you want to say. Say what you. Hey, shout out to Mega Million. What's going on, fam? Hey, Mega Million, salute. Say what you want to say. Demetrius Andrade is a slick black fighter. Coach Eddie, you know how I know? Because Coach Eddie said it. Coach Eddie said he was a slick black fighter. The man is a slick black fighter. Coach Eddie said it. Coach Eddie vouched for him. So all I'm saying is, that's the same guy Canelo ducked. You know what I mean? They say he ducked him now. Again, that's what they say. He was ducking Demetrius Andrade. They say he ducked the Jamal Charlo. You see what I'm saying? Jamal Charlo wanted to smoke. You see what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. That's that same Demetrius Andrade right there. You know what I'm talking about? And shout out to Jamal Charlo.
I'm sorry? 160 is my weight division. I want to unify. I want to get Golovkin in the ring. I want to bring him to Houston. You know what I'm saying? I want to get Canelo out here to Houston. If they really to come down to 160, this is my weight division.
Hold on, wait a minute. Hold on. Coach Eddie just sent me something now. Hold on, Blue Blood Sports TV. Okay, hold on. Okay, let's see what's up. Hold on, let's see what's happening. Hold on, wait a minute. Hold on, wait a minute now. Hold on, y'all. Hold on now. I don't want the Puerto Ricans getting nervous now. I do not want the Puerto Ricans getting nervous. Do not get nervous. Hold on. Let me pull it up. You put it up. Demetrius Andrade. Hold on, y'all. I got the receipts. Coach Eddie sent it to me. Let me pull it up. Let me see. Let's go to history. There it go. All right, here you go. Here you go. Right, let me see what. Let's see what hold on. Let's pull it up. Let's pull it up now. Let's pull it up. We got this here for the Puerto Ricans. Now, y'all, do y'all see that? Don't get scared now. Don't get scared. Here go Blue. Blue gonna call him the Phenom. Blue finna call him the Phenom. Y'all know how Blue do it. He finna call him the Phenom now. Here you go.
Phenom, as I refer to him as Jerron Boots, the Phenom, as I refer to him as Jerron Boots Ennis, preparing for a massive showdown June 27th as he takes on Xander Zayas, the unified WBA, WBO junior middleweight champion. Jerron Ennis is leaving no stone unturned. As you see here, he brings in former 2-division world champion, slick southpaw superstar boxer, Demetrius Boo Boo Andrade.
Slick southpaw superstar boxer. Hey, Mega Million. Did you hear what Blue Blood Sports TV said, brother? He said, hold on, let me go back in here. I forgot. Slick southpaw superstar boxer, brother. Superstar. Who is, wait a minute. Who is Xander Zayas training with that's gonna prepare him for Jerron Boots Ennis? The Phenom, brother. The Phenom. Who he got? Who can he train with? You know, he probably should have got, you know what he should have did? He should have brought Devin Haney into the camp, but Devin Haney probably too small. Like who can he bring in the camp that's gonna prepare him for, you know, you get what I'm saying? I'm trying to figure that out. The Phenom. That's what Blue Bloods call him. Let's go. Yeah, let's get back over here. Where we at?
2-division world champion, slick southpaw superstar boxer, Demetrius Boo Boo Andrade, to help prepare. Andrade is a masterclass boxer who is also a southpaw, who is also very tall, about 5'10", with a long arm reach. He has a 73, nearly a 74-inch arm reach. So he's bringing in Jerron Ennis is bringing in Demetrius Boo Boo Andrade to help prepare him. As we know, Xander Zayas has the ability to switch from southpaw to orthodox. He doesn't do it a lot, but he does have that ability. I love this. What y'all think about this? Let me know.
I ain't got that. Oh, but they pulling out. Hold on, like Jamie. What my dog, Jamie? They pulling out all the stops. They pulling out all the stops. They calling on the powers. You know the powers of the slick black fighter. They went and brought Demetrius Andrade in, fam. They brought the secret weapon. They brought the secret weapon in. You see what I'm saying? Boy, you might see Boots coming out there like this. Oh, pussy ass nigga, what's going on, boy? I'm telling you, boy, I'm knock your fuck ass out, boy. Blow for blow, pound for pound, nigga. I got the title, nigga. I'm telling you, boy, finna knock one of you what kind of niggas out. Nigga, I got these hands, nigga. I'm throwing them paws at that nigga, finna knock your ass down again, nigga. Get your ass back up, nigga. Don't run, nigga. I'm telling you, boy, I want all the smoke. Nigga, I'm throwing them paws, nigga. I'm putting them hands on you, nigga. I told you what I'm gonna do to you, nigga. Catch you with the check left hook. Nigga, check left hook, nigga. I told you, boy, pound for pound, nigga. I'm the best. This more action than any Devin Haney fight. Put these paws on you, nigga. I told you, I got you backing up, nigga. I got you backing up. Nigga, watch that check left foot, knock your ass down again, nigga. I'm telling you, boy, it is what it is, nigga. I'm gonna make it do what it do. I'm telling you, boy, we ain't even playing over here, boy. Hey, Daniel say, I take Blue Bloods. Daniel say, I take Blue Bloods. I take what Blue Bloods say with a grain of salt. Daniel like, man, I ain't trying to hear that old slick black fighter shit. Man, look. Daniel like, I ain't trying to hear that shit. Hey, Daniel, you know what it is? Then what it is, Daniel, it's psychological warfare, right? So you be scared before you step in the ring. Damn, man, he putting out the big good, dog. Man, he went and got Demetrius Andrade, man. Like, he went and got him for me. Damn, dog, he said he ain't fell, man. Like, damn, dog, he went and got it, man. It's over with for me, man. I don't think I'm gonna win now. You get niggas be crying. Hey, shout out to Dr. Tony. Hey, shout out to Dr. Tony. Dr. Tony, what's up, fam? Hey, shout out to Coach Allie, man. I mean, shout out to Dr. Allie as well, your beautiful wife. Hey, look here. Jamie said, I'm not worried. All right, Jamie, I'm telling you now. Jamie, all I'm saying, Jamie, is this here. Hey, Dr. Tony, is this really Dr. Tony? You was no, Dr. Tony was a moderator though. Nah, this can't be. This ain't the same Dr. Tony here. Dr. Tony, because Dr. Tony was the moderator. I don't know who it is. Yeah, anyway. Yeah, but check it out though, right? Hey, check it out. Look here, man. Look here, check this out. All I'm saying, fam, the Puerto Ricans need to be worried. Now, the only thing Xander Zayas can do to prepare him, to get him ready for Jerron Boots Ennis, he will have to train with the Puerto Rican assassin, Edgar Berlanga. If he trained with Edgar Berlanga, because Edgar Berlanga got that experience. Edgar Berlanga been in the ring with Canelo. He went 12 rounds with Canelo. So you can take Edgar Berlanga and have Xander Zayas train with him that can match up. You see what I'm saying? We can do that. Hey, what to say for me? Say it's me. The moderator piece fell off. Oh, it did? Hold on. Hey, I tell you what, I gotta make sure it's you. Send me a text message. You got my number. Hey, it's Dr. Tony, I think you got my number. Send me a text message, Phil. I gotta make sure it's you. Cause I don't want to give you no you might be a trainer. Niggas be trolling and shit. So I gotta make sure it's you. Not sure, show. I gotta make sure. You got my number. I think you got my number. I gotta make sure. That's all I'm saying. Not sure, show. That's all. I just gotta make sure. You know what I mean? I gotta make sure you know what I mean? Hey, anyway, listen, is there any Puerto Ricans worried right now? Hey, shout out to Achilles. She said that's right. He need the pound for pound king. There go Achilles with that. There you go. Hey, look here, check this out. You know what Coach Eddie said? The Knicks won the championship. That fight gonna be lit because you know what they can do? They can ride the wave of that. New York, what's happening? Xander Zayas is defending his unified title. He got the WBA and the WBO straps. He defended it against the phenom, Jerron Boots Ennis, Philadelphia's very own. You get what I'm saying? And the Knicks, we fighting in New York. Xander Zayas representing all the Puerto Ricans, not only in New York, but in Puerto Rico. He represents the island. I think Xander Zayas from Florida, though. He a Florida boy, if I'm not mistaken. I think he's from Florida, but that's okay. You know what I mean? But he representing the Puerto Ricans. Oh, okay, it's Dr. Tony. All right, it's Dr. Tony. I got you, Dr. Tony. All right. Okay, I just had to make sure. I had to make sure. Let's go ahead and do this. Let me go ahead and get you right. That's Dr. Tony. Let me go ahead and, I just had to make sure, Dr. Tony. That's all I'm saying, brother. Ain't no. All right, there you go. You back in the game now. You're back in the game. You're back in the game now. Gotcha. Anyway, all I'm saying is, Dulo talking about something. What he say? He bet that train with Berlanga, he gonna end up in the back of a truck with 50 motorcycles behind him with 2 raccoon eyes. Hey, you know what? Hey, listen, hey, Dulo, we got to do a show. We got to do a show tomorrow because we got to start promoting that fight too. But we got to start promoting that. It's 2 fights we got to promote. We got to promote the Xander Zayas and Jerron Boots in this fight. We got to promote that because we got to talk about fights that's happening. We got to because I'm done with the negotiation shit where this Super said this, that guy said, you know what I mean? I'm done with that. Let's talk. We got to talk about the motherfuckers who are actually fighting. So, Bam did his thing. Shout out to Bam. If him and the Inoue fight later on down the line, that'll be a good fight. But Bam don't have to move up to 122. He don't have to move up. You know what I mean? So I got a rule of thumb. If you got a fighter that's moving up different weight divisions already, like Bam don't went up, this might be his 3rd or 4th weight division if I'm not mistaken, right? So, it's cool if he, I don't really like that fight for him like that. Bam is a great fighter, skill. I don't like that fight for him though. I don't like that fight for him. I don't, not that one, but he don't have to fight him. He got a whole lot of other options or whatever, but if that's what he wants, so be it. No problem. But, Yeah, man, we got the Puerto Rican, and dude Philly. Matter of fact, now I spoke enough about the Puerto Ricans. Shout out to the Puerto Ricans. What I gotta do, and I heard Boots Ennis, and I heard Boots tapped into the power of Dr. Umar Johnson. I don't know how true this is, y'all, but I heard he tapped into the power of Dr. Umar.
Donations. 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 Gifts. 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 More gifts. More gifts.
You see what I'm saying? We don't tap into now. Boots pulling out all the stops. He got Demetrius Andrade in camp. He talking to King Kong consciousness. This really ain't fair. This ain't fair. Hey, Xander Zayas don't stand a chance. This ain't fair, fam. He really cheating. He really cheating right now. He got Dr. Umar on his side. He got Dr. Umar. You get what I'm saying? The man got Dr. Umar. You know, Ifa Tunde. And he got Demetrius Andrade. What y'all got to overcome that? Hey, Akila, all I'm saying is, I'm down with the Puerto Ricans. But what I'm saying is, what y'all got to overcome Demetrius Andrade and Dr. Umar Johnson?
I got a new program coming out for the ladies. It's called Lunch with the Doctor. It's called Lunch with the Doctor. You make a $500 donation to FDMG Academy, ladies. $500 donation to FDMG Academy, and you get a free lunch with Dr. Umar, restaurant of your choice in the state of Wilmington, Delaware. I said we got a new program called Lunch with Dr. Umar. Private lunch. Ladies, you got to donate $500 to the FDMG Academy, and I will take you to lunch, private lunch, any restaurant you want in the state of Delaware. It's called Lunch with the Doctor, and it costs you $500. You don't pay for the lunch, I pay for the lunch. Any restaurant in the state of Delaware. Oh, yes. Brothers, don't hate. We got to stop hating. Brothers, we got to stop hating. Don't hate my ninja, because if I ask your wife if she want that luncheon, if I ask your wife if she want that luncheon, if I ask your baby mom, do she want that luncheon with the doctor, we know what she gonna say, ninja. Don't test my intellectual gangster. If I roll up on your girlfriend, your live-in prisoner, you call a girlfriend. If I roll up on your live-in prisoner, your romantic prisoner, you call a girlfriend, who ain't there because she want to be, she there because she got to be. If I roll up on your romantic prisoner, my brother, if I roll up on your romantic prisoner, you call a girlfriend who living with you because she got to, not because she want to. Do she want that lunch date with the doctor? Do your wifey want that lunch date with the doctor? I think we all know the answer to that. Me and you are not the same. I keep telling you that. Me and you, we not the same. You not 6'3", dark chestnut Cocoa Brown with the North Philly beard. You ain't Leo King, ninja. You ain't Pan-Africanist #1. Nobody flying you to every continent to hear what you got to say. Only me. Don't make me take my t-shirt off and turn into King Kong right now. Don't make me beat my chest. Don't make me beat my chest. King Kong. Stop playing.
Yo, shout for season, man. Shout for season, man.
Hey, man, all I'm saying is, don't test my intellectual gangster. Hey, shout out to Ricky, shout out to Mr. Boris, shout out to Chris, shout out to Yarmus. Don't test my intellectual gangster, ninja. I told you, we got Demetrius Andrade and we got Dr. Umar Johnson, King Kong Consciousness, Ifa Tunde, Umfunde. You know, we that's what we got in the corner. What y'all got to what's got to the power of Philadelphia. Y'all gonna feel, listen, let me tell y'all something. I got some bad news for Puerto Ricans. Y'all know I love Puerto Ricans now. I got some bad news for the Puerto Ricans. Y'all gonna feel the wrath, the power of Philadelphia. We got, I think, Demetrius Andrade from Delaware. We got the slickest of the slick black fighters in the history of black fighters, we got Demetrius Andrade. We got that slick black fighter right there. Ain't the only there's only one other black fighter that's just as slick as him, and that's Caleb Plant. Caleb Plant. Hey, shout out to hey, hold on, what was baby at that? Shout out to Daniel. Daniel, there's only one more black fighter that's slicker than Demetrius Andrade, that's Caleb Plant. Yeah, I know he white, but we claim with Caleb Plant is with us now. We don't adopt him. That's the only one. Now, if Xander Zayas, because somebody said it in the chat, if Xander Zayas can hook up with the secret weapon, if he can hook up with doggone, yeah, man, if he can hook up, he can hook up with him. If he can hook up with him, Caleb Plant, I think we got something. Hold on, y'all. I got to find this for y'all, man. Please let me find this, Lord. Lord, please let me find this, man. Y'all, but listen, if I ain't got it, what I'm gonna do, I promise y'all I'm gonna have it up tomorrow, bro. I'm gonna have it up tomorrow. Tomorrow, I promise y'all I'm gonna have it, bro. Man, I got to show y'all this shit here, bro. This is the funniest. I know I got it right here, man. You know, hold on. Let me put this. Let me do this. Let me do this. Damn, okay. Fuck. Okay, let me do this right quick, man. Man, this is the funniest shit, bro. Like, bro, if y'all, I'm finna get oh damn, what I'm doing? I'm finna get y'all a good laugh right here, boy. This shit right here, bro. Boy, this is the funniest. Oh, you know, I don't want nobody thinking I'm picking. I ain't picking on nobody, dog. It's just that I see some funny shit, dog. I just gotta, I like to laugh, so you know what I'm saying? Hold on. All right, here you go. This it right here. Hold on. This it. I gotta show y'all this shit. This it right here. Okay, cool. Okay, hold on. Let me cut that. Damn, I supposed to have this shit ready for y'all, man. Man, what the fuck my country ever thinking about? I supposed to have this shit ready for y'all, man. God damn, I'm slipping on my pimping. I supposed to have this soundbite. Boy, this here, boy. Hold on, this nigga, this. Hold on, this motherfucker right here. Oh, I got to have this shit. This nigga right here. Wait a minute, I got to show y'all this. All right, okay, let me bounce this out. Now, hold on, okay, hold on, let me see. Hold on, let me bounce it out. Let me bounce it out now. Let me bounce it out. Hold on. No, I need to do a fade. This got to go out. We're going to fade this on out. Yeah, we gonna fade. Hold on. We got to fade this out. Bro, I'm telling y'all, this shit's so funny. Y'all know it got to be funny for me to be going through all this just to show it to y'all. Man, this nigga, man, they gotta do. I'll do that. No, I don't like that. Damn, why I ain't got the fade out? All right, fuck it. You know what? I ain't tripping. Let's just bounce it out. Fuck, let's just bounce it out. Bro, look here. Boy, this is the funniest shit. I promise y'all, I'm gonna show this shit tomorrow. Cause it getting kind of late. But I'm gonna show it tomorrow though. Oh, you know what? No, I can show it now. Matter of fact, let's show it now. Let's go ahead and upload it. Do I want to upload this to YouTube? Let's upload it to YouTube. Fuck it. I'm gonna upload it to YouTube right now. And cause this shit too funny. It's too funny. It's too funny not to do it. Next. I gotta show y'all this shit here. I got 100 clips. Nigga on from New York. Yeah, I gotta do that. Let's do unlisted. Matter of fact, let's go to unlisted. No, you know what? I ain't gonna go to. I'm gonna just post it public. I'm gonna just post this shit public. Oh my God. Oh, I gotta do that. I got to do that. You know, it's just some funny shit. That's all. I gotta show y'all this shit right here, boy. Please, y'all, Lord, please. Y'all just be patient with me. Hold on. Y'all just stall me out. Y'all got to stall me out. I'm gonna make this one public. Fuck it. I'm gonna make this one public. It's uploading right now. I'm finna pull it up right now. I got to show y'all this for this show in, bro. Bro, this gonna be a part. This is gonna be a part. Anytime somebody donate some money, anytime we get a $5 super chat, Cash App or whatever, this gonna be it right here. Hold on. This shit right here, this shit. Bro, I was laughing at this shit all day yesterday, fam. Here it go right here. Here it go right here. Hold on, here it go. Hold on, let me close this. Let's close on. Let's close on this shit. Let's close everything. Let's close everything. Hold on, I gotta show y'all this here. Boy, boy, listen. Hold on, here you go. Here you go right here. Here you go right here. Here you go right here. This shit right here. Anytime somebody give a $5 super chat, this what it's gonna be.
You got some chain for chain 5? Got chain for 5?
Got.
Chain me.
All right.
Oh, man, give my $5. All
right, bro.
Man, give my $5, man. Give my $5. Give my $5. I'm gonna kill you, bitch. Give my motherfucking $5, man. Man, stop playing me, man. Give me a $5. I'm gonna tell you got it $5. I'm gonna tell you got it $5. I'm gonna tell you got it $5. You got some chain for chain 5? Got chain for 5?
Got.
Chain me. All right. Oh, man, give my $5.
All right, bro.
Man, give my $5, man. Give my $5. Give my $5. I'm gonna kill you, bitch. Give my motherfucking $5. Man, stop playing me, man. Give me a $5.
Last $5.
I'm gonna tell you got it $5. I'm gonna tell you got it $5.
Boy, that was his last $5 right there, boy. Hey, look here, boy. Boy, that was his last $5. But you can tell that was his last $5 right there. So I tell you what, listen, I expect donations. I expect donations. I don't expect nothing less than $5. I want my $5. True. Hey, Schoolo. I want my $5, dog. Lisa, Schoolo, Mega Million, Dr. Tony, Mr. Bory, the Coach Eddie, Mo T, Loyalty, who else? Mr. Ham, Chris, I want my $5, dog. Telling y'all right now. But that was his last $5, boy. I said, yeah, that's his last $5 right there, boy. Shit, he better to kill a nigga about them $5. Them $5 right there, man, please.
I want to thank the whole hood who came out here. I love y'all. I did this for the hood. Y'all know I beat that boy.
Hey, look here, man. Y'all don't understand, bro. No $5 mean a lot. No $5 mean a lot to him, bro. Them probably his last $5. Them his last $5, dog. Hey, hell, say I understand. He understand. Hold on, let's see that one more time. Just one more time for me. One more time, dog. Y'all stall me out. Y'all gotta stall me out. You got it, man.
You got some chain for chain 5? Got chain for 5?
Got.
Chain me.
All right.
Oh, man, give my $5. All right, man, give my $5, man. Give my $5. Give my $5. I'm gonna kill you, bitch. Give my motherfucking $5. Man, stop playing me, man. Give me a $5. I'm gonna tell you got it $5. I'm gonna tell you got it $5.
This nigga crazy.
I'm gonna tell you got it $5.
He never seen that like. Oh, this nigga crazy. This thing, bro. Hey, listen. Hey, bro. Shout out to Chris. Chris. Hey, okay. Now don't talk about Chris. No $5. Drop them $5 on your boy. Oh my God. I ain't never seen that this, oh my God. Oh my God. I can't read. I can't read. I can't read. This nigga, the nigga say, hey, Schoolo, bro, I ain't never seen no shit like this. Nigga cried over $5. Oh my God. The nigga cried. That was his last $5, boy. That was his last $5, fam. That was his last $5, bro.
Shut that soft ass shit up.
And the best man
Shut
to
that
win.
soft. That's some soft ass shit. Shut that soft ass shit up. All that soft talking. I know you can do it, man. You got to. Man, shut that soft ass shit up.
Bruh. Hey, look. Boy, hey, here, them was his last fight. But that nigga finna die. Check this out. Hey, Chris. Hey, Schoolo. Nigga finna die by them five. He finna kill a nigga by them five. Hey, shout out to Mo T. Hey, Mo. Shout out to Mo T for dropping that quarter over. Bam, $5 on your boy. This nigga. This gonna be the new soundbite. Anytime somebody, you know what? This it right here, dog. Moti dropped the $5 super chat. He dropped the $5 super chat. We gotta hit him with the $5.
Huh? You got some chain for chain 5? You got chain for 5?
Got it.
Chain me.
All right.
Oh, man, give my $5. All
right, bro.
Man, give my $5, man. Give my $5! Give my $5! Give my motherfucking $5. Man, stop paying me, man. Give me $5. You got it $5. I'm gonna tell you got it $5.
Oh, this is. Boy, I'm telling you, boy.
I'm gonna tell you.
Every $5 super chat from this point forward, from this point forward to this day. Every $5 super chat, that's what you're gonna get.
True.
I'm gonna give everybody else a shout out right after these messages. Hold up, man. God damn, man. Hold on. Hey, shout out. Hold on, what is this? Hey, listen, man. Hey, shout out to the good brother, man, Terrell. What he say? Guess what he dropped? He dropped $5. Hey, Cash out. He say 5 on the black hand side. Hey, we gotta do it again, dog. We gotta do it again. This gonna be it, man. This gonna be part of it. This it. This what it's gonna be. And we got 2 super chats. We got a sponsor too. We got Dr. Tony. We gotta hit Dr. Tony too now. $5 cash out.
Huh? You got some chain for chain 5? Got chain for 5?
Got it.
Chain me. All right. Oh, man, give my $5. Man, give my $5, man. Give my $5. Give my $5. Oh, you bitch. You bitch. My motherfucking $5. Man, stop playing me, man. Give me a $5. I'm gonna tell you got it $5. I'm gonna tell you got it $5.
Bro, I was watching this shit all day. Bro, yesterday, fam, I swear to God, bro. Hey, listen, this what I was smoking. Hey, Dr. Hey, Terrell, check this out, fam. Hey, check this out. Hey, Chris, Shout out to Mo T. Listen, I was smoking. I'm gonna tell you what I was smoking on too. Then what I was smoking on, right? I was smoking on what this is. I was smoking on hold on, let me see. Dr. Tony. I was on this Banana OG and Trophy Wife. I was smoking on Banana OG and Trophy Wife, right? I had no smoke this shit. And now, I know just on YouTube, like I know my homeboy posted this on Facebook. I was on his page, I saw that shit, bro. Bro, I was laughing for an hour straight, fam. Bro, I laugh, I get lightheaded. I felt like I'm about to pass out. I had to stop. I had got a headache and shit. Then as soon as I stopped laughing, I looked at it again, and I say, man, I gotta show this shit, bro. I gotta show this shit. It ain't no way in the hell I ain't showing this. Anyway, hold on. We got a sponsor. Hey, shout out to Dr. Tony, man. Shout out to Dr. Tony. Dr. Tony and Dr. Allie. Shout out to the Dr. Tony and Allie, Miss Allie. Shout out to Dr. Allie, man. Much love to both of them. He said break the $5 curse. He said break the $5 curse. You know what? Guess what? Anything $5 or over, guess what, Dr. Tony? He said break the $5 curse. We finna hit you with this too. Okay, you got it, $5.
Huh? You got some chain for $5? You got chain for $5? Got it. Chain me up. All right. Oh, man, give my $5. All right, well. Man, give my $5, man.
This nigga, my God.
Give my $5. Give my
Grab this nuts.
Stop playing me, man. Give my $5. I'm gonna tell you got it $5. I'm gonna tell you got it $5. I'm gonna tell you.
Why you do that, man, like that, fam? Why you do that, man? Man, you don't do no man like that by this last $5.
Down from the bar, there's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
You don't do a man like that by this last $5, dog. You don't do that, fam. You know what? I ain't gonna lie. All jokes aside, I've been. Some of y'all in the chat, y'all can relate. Some of y'all don't been down to your last $5. You don't been down to your last. It probably been a long time, but you don't been down to your last. It's my last $5, dog. It's my last $5. Bro, let me tell you something. When you listen, check this out. When you down to your last few dollars, man, you gonna kill a nigga about that money.
True.
Hey, bro, listen. Hey, same old T, check this out. Bro, them last $5. Hey, Mason, them last $5, dog. Listen. Them last $5. You can't make this up. Them last $5. Come on, fam. Listen, them last $5, man, you nigga finna get killed for the round. Hey, hold on. Hey, hold on, sorry, we got more. Hey, shout out to Curtis, man.
Hey, okay.
Dropping that quarter over, bam, double on your boy. I read that one earlier. That's Chris. And then shout out to Moti. Hey, shout out to Moti.
Hey, okay.
Dropping that quarter over, bam, double on your boy. He said had to drop five on that one, course. I think I read that one too. Hey, look here, fam. Hey, man, y'all know what time it is. Let's give everybody a shout out. Shout out to Moti.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to our sponsor, man, Dr. Allie and Dr. Tony.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to Chris, man. Chris, what's going on, brother?
Hey, okay.
Mr. Curtis Robinson, Baltimore, stand up.
Hey, okay.
Listen, man, shout out to the Saints of Levi.
Hey, okay.
Let's see. Shout out to I said Moti. Shout out to Jazz.
Hey, okay.
Hold on. We got to give a shout out to the callers too. Shout out to Rico from Naptown.
Hey, okay.
Mega Million, man. Queen, stand up.
Hey, okay.
Coach Eddie from the ATL.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to PYP for Texas. I appreciate you calling the show. I appreciate you calling the show.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to Wookie Wook, man, from Mass.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to the brother who called from Sacktown.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to Aquila.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to who else we got? We got Aquila. We have Dulo.
Hey, okay.
We got Big Mason.
Hey, okay.
We got Kendall. Kendall say that's gonna be. He said that's gonna be $1 bill if they don't get a fight. Get some man. Look here, man. Hey, listen, man. These dudes. Something gonna happen, man. Something gonna happen, bro. Shout out to Julo say that, man. Hey, you don't do a man like that, man. That's kind of messed up, though. You don't do a man like that. Shout out to Brian. Hey, okay. Shout out to Aquila. Hey, okay. We gonna play that bitch every day, dog. But hey, that soundbite ain't going nowhere. I'm finna load this bitch up soon. This show in. I'm finna load that bitch up. That's what we gonna play. That's what we gonna play right there. Shout out to Keela. She said, Coach, you don't lost all senses. Hey, okay. Shout out to the one, Mr. Hale. Hey, okay. He said, I blame Trump for this. Man, this shit fucked up. Inflation high, gas high. Man, shit. Hey, okay. Hey, but you know how it is, man. These politicians, they got to do what they bosses tell them to do, bro. So, hate to say it, brother. That's just the reality of the situation. Hey, okay. Let's see. Shout out to Brian. Hey, okay. Jay Blizzy, what's going on, fam? Hey, okay. We got Mega Million. We got Clinton. Hey, okay. We got my main man, Schoolo, Mr. Bory. Hey, okay. Shout out to Jamula. Listen. Shout out to Jamul Allah. Jamul Allah, what's going on, brother? Hey, okay. We got Clinton. And anyone else I might have forgotten. I know we ran kind of long. Shout out to Tony, man. The D4L. Salute to you, brother. Shout out to Summer in November, man. Summer, salute. I do apologize for running late today, man. But I just had that was stuck on my mind, bro. I had to show y'all that. It is what it is. Shout out to Ricky, man. Salute, man. Peace. I'll catch you guys on the next one. You know my motto, don't meet me there, beat me there. Peace.
Man, I'm out of here, bro. Let's go. Man, I'm out of here, bro. Let's go.